Do not worry.
Why, hello. Welcome to a brand new episode of Do Not Worry, folks. I am your host, Anthony, coming to you from the heart of Lebanon, Bil09, joined by Karine. How's it going, Karine?
Hey, it's going.
We've got a special Do Not Worry movie stream, folks, movie edition. We got a bunch of movie topics. I know a lot of you guys like these movie topics. We're taking a little break from the usual stuff. We have a lot of fun topics to talk about, honestly, this week. A lot has been going down. We got topics like the Scream 7 trailer dropped like last week, but we're here to boycott Scream 7 and tell you why you should boycott Scream 7 because they fired Melissa Barrera for posting like just pro-Palestine posts on her Instagram, etc. We're gonna talk about the whole situation. Paramount, the studio that fired Melissa Barrera and that is releasing Scream 7, is also blacklisting pro-Palestine actors. They've made a list of actors to blacklist within the studio. So anyone who's very vocally, basically pro-Palestine, they're not going to be starring in any Paramount movies. And Paramount is the same studio that is trying to acquire Warner Brothers, which is why it's such a bad idea for Paramount to acquire Warner Brothers. We're also going to be talking about the Michael Jackson biopic trailer. People are saying it might be the first musical biopic or like, a singer biopic to make $1 billion. There's a lot of hype, but there's also a lot of controversy that follows anything related to Michael Jackson. So we're going to talk about that. Sydney Sweeney's interview with GQ, that went very viral. It's cringy. It's disturbing from both ends, honestly. I think the interviewer is just as cringe as Sydney Sweeney, to be honest with you. The whole situation has people talking on the internets. Also, we're going to talk about what we've been watching lately. Any movies, any TV shows.
Hell yeah.
And if we have time, I have a hard out at 9:30 p.m., folks. So we got 2 hours and 15 minutes to get to these topics. If we have time, we're going to talk about Jeremy Renner potentially assaulting like a director he's worked with in the past and sending her unwarranted nude pictures on her phone and threatening to call ICE on her to deport her.
What?
Yep.
Oh no, now we have to talk about it.
Also, Mr. Beast is opening up a little amusement park in Saudi Arabia. He just announced it. They only have rendered photos, and it's gonna open up in 8 days. So the slaves are working hard, day and night.
Is it Beastland or whatever it was called?
Something like that, yeah. So
we should go.
We should go. You want to go review Beastland? I mean, we could. We're technically closer than most.
We should go review Beastland.
Do you guys want us to go review Mr. Beastland? First, before we get going, I'd like to remind you guys that you can support the channel via Patreon. Where's that Patreon graphic? I can't see shit. Here's our Patreon link, folks, that you guys can see, and via YouTube memberships. We love our patrons. We love our members. We do an exclusive patrons and members live stream once a week. There's going to be one this week. Let me take a second to thank some of our lovely patrons who make sure that we can keep the lights on, that I can keep the crew paid, that we can keep going, folks, with this fine highbrow entertainment that we provide you guys day after day on this channel. Thank you to our two amazing God-tier patrons, Eliad Mujabir and Daniel Nechle. Our VIPs, folks. We love superhero patrons like Khawla and Ahmad Coco, No Mitochondria, Rhea D, and Muhammad Umru, and Preston Kroll, and Jordan M. Blonde patrons like Lipton Ramen, Kazia Djorf, Danielle Richards, Katie did ASMR, Dopamax, Matt Gearsix, Rosarium, and beautiful abductee patrons like Bat Pierogi, Yip McKeeb, Polish Busher, Jim D. Dukers, Caitlin Kelga, Jess Polido, Inc., Jenna Jigglypuffer, Excess Lubricant. We love you all. I have seen, if someone's talking about Andor, I have seen Andor. I love Andor. Andor is amazing. And our beloved YouTube members, we have a members goal of 330 members by the end of the month. We're at 305 members. We need your help if you guys would like to become a member of the channel and enjoy these exclusive live streams. Let me take a second to thank some of our lovely members. Members like Emma, Boba, Jenna, Keep It Real, Lego Goku, Molly Harrington, Speed Seeker Motto, Kavita, Peyton Cross, The Outsider, Frederick Hansen, Rory Cunningham, and Maeve. Whether you've been gifted this membership, whether you paid for the membership yourself, we thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate everyone who gifts memberships. You guys are amazing. You're our lifeblood. And speaking of people we love in the chat, I don't know if she's in the chat, but it's Artful Decadence's birthday. Beloved member, beloved Discorder, moderator, just very valued community member, to be honest with you guys. So happy birthday to Artful Decadence. We want W's in the chat for Artful. Birthday wishes for Artful Decadence as we get going on this fun, chill episode. Let me close these documents. We appreciate you. Thank you all. And you don't have to do any of that to support the channel, folks. It is more than enough for you guys to simply like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a Do Not Warrior if you're watching live. Engage in the live chat, have some fun, join our Discord. If you're watching the replay, leave a like, leave a comment. It all helps out. With all that down, let's get going with Scream 7 is our first topic.
Have you seen the other Screams?
I've seen all of them, yeah.
You've seen all of them? Have you seen 6?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I've seen them all.
I haven't seen any of them.
And also, the reason we have a hard out at 9:30, it is because it is my girlfriend Demi's birthday that we're going to be celebrating. We're having a birthday dinner. So also, when we're done, Naid, the lovely Artful Decadence, I want some W's and some hearts in the chat for Demi.
Is her birthday like today?
Like at midnight, like tonight.
Oh, like tonight. Okay, so November 11th.
Much of, yeah, November 11th. November 11th, baby.
Lovely, that's lovely.
So, with all that down, Scream 7. Oh, also, subscribe to the gaming channel.
Jesus Christ. ما حقنا نبلش.
Subscribe to the gaming channel. I'm playing Sifu. It's a martial arts game. You subscribe to the gaming channel, please. Okay, with all that done. Scream 7 trailer just dropped. No, not just dropped. It's been 11 days ago, okay? We've been waiting.
Just dropped. Everyone has seen it.
We've been waiting for the movie episode to talk about it, okay? I've been good. We're not going to watch it because we're going to watch the Michael Jackson trailer, so we're going to get copyrighted anyways, but I do not want to do anything to promote this movie. But anyways, this is Scream 7. The usual stuff. You've not seen any of the Scream movies, Karine?
No, I just know like a few things about it.
Yeah, I mean, look, they're like the first one was like a deconstruction of like the slasher genre. It was kind of like a satire commentary on the entire genre.
Yeah.
But they've basically repeated the same movie 6 times.
Six times. Okay.
I liked the last 2 because they kind of try to take it in a slightly different direction. They did tie it back to like the original movies, like someone was like one of the original characters' daughters or whatever. But like there was a nice dynamic between. So they brought back Neve Campbell, who was the star of the original Scream. She plays Sydney, obviously. So we're not gonna watch this, but like, you know, we can watch it on mute a little bit. Courtney Cox is back.
Is she?
Is she? Can you recognize? There she is.
Oh, no, I don't recognize
We
her.
got Courtney Cox.
I don't recognize her.
We got Ghostface, Neve Campbell. There's like Sydney's daughter's back or whatever, and now Ghostface wants to kill Sydney. The whole thing is weird because Scream 6 basically ended not on a cliffhanger, but like they're clearly setting up Scream 7 with Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega playing sisters, and they find out they're the daughters of like one of the main killers of the first movie. I forgot his name, etc. So they were setting up for a trilogy with them. They were in 5 and 6, and they were going to do the 7th one. And the fact that the movie had Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera helped introduce the Scream franchise to a younger audience that didn't necessarily care. Jenna Ortega became massive because of the Netflix Wednesday series. She was in the sequel to like Beetlejuice. You know what I mean? That movie made a lot of money. So people love Jenna Ortega. So Scream kind of got lucky by having her in their movie, and she ended up blowing up in parallel in Wednesday. And all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Their franchise is now relevant with younger people and stuff. Yo, Dizzle McFizzle sends a $2 dono and says, yo, happy Monday from the past. Let's go. Thank you so much for the dono, Dizzle.
Hold on. Is it a different killer each time?
It's a different killer each time. It's like a mystery every time. Like, who's the killer going to be this time?
How do they get the ghost face mask?
They could buy it at like any Halloween shop. Like, it's not like the same person every time. It's essentially a new mystery every time,
okay.
and you kind of have to figure out who's the killer, and you're introduced to all these like characters, and you kind of have to figure out.
So like Scooby-Doo.
It's kind of like a Scooby-Doo type thing,
Okay.
you know what I mean? So
interesting.
And I don't love all the Scream movies, but anyways, the reason we're talking about Scream is because they fired Melissa Barrera. The reason Melissa Barrera isn't in the trailer for this movie is because she was fired like a couple of years ago because she posted pro-Palestine posts on her Instagram. This was an article from the BBC from the 23rd of November, 2023. Melissa Barrera, actress fired from Scream 7 over Israel-Gaza posts. Actress Melissa Barrera has been fired from the next Scream film sequel after its maker said her pro-Palestinian social media posts were anti-Semitic. The star has posted regularly about the Israel-Gaza conflict, including resharing one post that accused Israel of genocide and ethnic cleansing. Production company Spyglass, which owns Paramount, so like Spyglass, Paramount, all that stuff is owned by Larry Ellison, I'm sorry. So the production company Spyglass said it had zero tolerance for anti-Semitism. So her calling it a genocide and ethnic cleansing, she didn't say anything anti-Semitic. And we covered this when it happened a year and a half ago or whatever. We looked at all of her.
This was 2 years ago at this point.
Yeah,
man.
we looked at all of her Instagram posts. We looked at everything. She said or did nothing anti-Semitic. This is a complete over-exaggeration by the studio. It is them who are being intolerant. They're the racist ones. They're the Zionists. Production company Spyglass said it had zero tolerance for anti-Semitism. Meanwhile, Susan Sarandon has been dropped by her Hollywood agency. That's right, Susan Sarandon in parallel was also dropped by her agency at the time. On Wednesday evening, Mexican actress Barrera defended her comments. Posting on Instagram, she wrote, "I believe a group of people are not their leadership and that no governing body should be above criticism. I pray day and night for no more deaths, for no more violence, and for peaceful coexistence. I will continue to speak out for those that need it the most and continue to advocate for peace and safety, for human rights and freedom. Silence is not an option for me." And she's right.
Wait, that was her?
She said that.
Wait, that was what she said?
That's what she said after being fired.
After being fired?
After being fired.
Okay.
And she's right. She's been very vocal. She's very active on her Instagram, constantly posting about Palestine, many other crises around the world. So she's taken this responsibility, very seriously, and she's gained a lot of appreciation from fandom because of that. Before her departure was announced, Barrera reshared a quote from another account on her Instagram story, which read, "At the end of the day, I'd rather be excluded for who I include than be included for who I exclude." That post has been interpreted by some of her followers as a reference to her being sacked from the film. Blah, blah, blah. Other posts shared by Barrera in recent weeks have included one about distorting the Holocaust to boost the Israeli arms industry, and others saying Gaza was currently being treated like a concentration camp. Which is true.
Both true.
So Spyglass said, "We have zero tolerance for anti-Semitism or the incitement of hate in any form, including false references to genocide, ethnic cleansing." So that's what they're upset about. They're saying this is a false reference, including false references to ethnic cleansing, genocide, Holocaust distortion, or anything that flagrantly crosses the line into hate speech. Christopher Landon, who was expected to direct Scream 7, stylized as Scream 7, appeared to reference the situation on social media. I think he ended up quitting, so the director ended up quitting. But not only did the director quit, Melissa Barrera's co-star, Jenna Ortega, quit out of loyalty, basically. And at first, they tried to make it seem like it was scheduling conflicts. The first reports that came out were like scheduling issues, etc. But Melissa Barrera came out, Jenna Ortega clarified it a little while ago. And this is from April 7th, 2025. She said, "No, once Melissa Barrera was out, I was out. Like, that's it." So Jenna Ortega also left. She's revealing the reason she left Scream 7. In a new interview, Wednesday, Star opened up about what led her exit from the film after her co-star Barrera was cut from the movie following her comments on the Israel-Hamas genocide. It had nothing to do with pay or scheduling, which is what they were trying to say. Ortega said in an interview, "The Melissa stuff was happening and it was all kind of falling apart." When Ortega stepped down from reprising her role in the Scream franchise, directors Tyler Gillett and Matt Bettolini had also exited the project. Okay, so they left as well. So that's fucking awesome. That's fucking dope. And I think they're making a pretty cool movie right now. I forgot what it is. They just got hired to make something. I can't remember. We're not gonna... If you want to Google it to see what they've been hired. Tyler Gillett. Let's see what he's been hired to do. But anyway, yeah, kind of Gillette. So that's a quick reason as to why I'm going to boycott the movie. You don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? I mean, look, if I do watch it, I ain't gonna fucking pay for it, okay? But I have no interest in watching it because, to be honest with you, it looks fucking lame. It looks like a retread of like every other Scream movie. The last ones at least had something fresh. Like one of them was in New York. You had fucking the Ghostface carrying a gun, like following them around a convenience store. It was kind of nice. It was kind of fun. Okay, and they had the nice dynamic between the sisters. Even if this movie looked great, out of fucking principle, I'm not gonna fucking watch it. Okay, fuck Paramount. Fuck the Ellisons. Again. Larry Ellison has donated up $16 million to the Friends of the IDF. He works in coordination with the Israeli government in providing data, etc. He's a piece of shit.
He has Ready or Not, the sequel, coming out soon.
Ready or Not, the sequel? And what else? They just got announced to direct...
What was the other guy's name?
I closed the thing.
That's the only thing he has coming up. Or wait, no, he also has Taylor Lautner, the werewolf.
Oh, is that it?
Werewolf Hunter.
They were announced to do something, so and they referenced the fact that they made
Taylor
that
Lautner, what the fuck is that? Taylor Lautner, Werewolf Hunter? Wait, I'm tuned in for this. Ready or Not was a good movie.
Wait, so what's the director's name again? Gillette? What is it?
Tyler Gillett. Oh, Sean Hatosi's in Ready or Not.
Tyler Gillette.
Kevin Durant. Samara Weaving.
Oh, so they're making the Mummy movie. They're making the fourth Mummy movie.
Why is it not here? Okay, it's not on IMDb yet.
Yeah, no, I just wrote news. Just write his name in news. I know that's how I usually. They're making the new. We're gonna talk about Mummy if we have time. I love the Mummy.
I haven't seen the Mummy movies either.
You gotta watch the first one. You gotta watch the first
I
one.
don't watch slop.
The first one is fucking awesome. It's not slop. Come on, you gotta watch everything. You can watch a little bit of everything. So here is Twitter. Daily reminder to boycott Scream 7. 32k likes. Boycott Scream 7 and support Scary Movie 6 instead. That's at 215k likes. So a lot of people aren't fucking with Scream 7. Boycott Scream 7. BDS movement supports boycott Scream 7. You love to see it, folks. All of that support. 22 arts and advocacy organizations from 4 continents have called on audiences around the world to boycott the upcoming film Scream 7 after Spyglass filed it, blah blah blah. So pretty nice. What do you guys? Let me make a poll. Can you make a poll? You can make a poll, right? As a mod.
I can't.
You can't make a poll.
I don't have Nour powers.
Start a poll. Will you boycott Scream 7? Yes, no, add option. I don't care. Start poll. Boom. Would love to know what you guys think. And here is what's his name? Matthew Lillard, who was in the original Scream, has been recast. Has been cast in a role in the 7th one. They had to bring back all of the old actors because all of the new ones left. So they were kind of desperate. They brought whoever they could fucking grab who's still like alive and around. So Matthew Lillard was
alive and around. There wasn't that long.
I know. Hey, I mean, at least whose characters? I mean, look, his character I think was technically dead. They're just gonna bring him back from the dead.
They should bring back Hidika then, Drew Barrymore.
No, they could. I mean, at this point, they have to. So let's see what Matthew Lillard had to say at this event.
Fuck ICE. In this time, in this city, we need to lead with love.
We need to lead with love, motherfucker. You got cast in the movie because the owner of the studio fired someone for being pro-Palestine and not being a Zionist. You're working for fucking Larry Ellison. It's time to lead with love. Like this is the faux liberalism. This is the Los Angeles like libs that I fucking hate. Liberal Zionists who don't. He might not even be a Zionist. This guy might fucking love Palestine. But the fact is, like, it's fuck ICE. Like they pay attention to like just like ICE and like the most basic. It's not a basic thing, but like you know what I mean. They don't care about anything that happens outside of their country. Like fuck ICE, bro. Lead with love. How about not taking a job? And the only reason that job opened up is because people got fired for being pro-Palestine. Like how about that?
Fuck ICE. In this time, in this city, we need to lead with love.
We need to lead with love. Fuck you, Matthew Lillard. And this comes from Matthew Lillard. I used to love Matthew Lillard. We got Haley D in the chat saying Matthew Lillard as Shaggy is goated. He was pretty goated. He was great. There was a horrible movie called Without a Paddle that I don't recommend anyone watch, but he was great in it. I loved it. So Dizzle McFizzle with another dono sends a $5 dono and says, Karine, don't you dare speak ill of my favorite Mummy franchise. I love Brandon Fraser and Rachel Weisz. They raised me. Dizzle, I'm right there with you. I'm so fucking excited.
How many Mummy franchises are there?
Well, they made 3 of them. Okay, the first 2 are pretty good. The third one, the Tomb of like the Dragon Emperor or something. I don't remember it very well. Hello, Maki saying hello. Speaking of Maki, we're done with the Scream topic. Speaking of Maki, I want to shout out a lovely community member, Nogzolotl, folks, for this beautiful Maki fan art. Look at that beautiful, cute little sketch of little Makuki on his favorite little blankie. We got the little Palestine cafe in the back. He's got the little blankie. We got the little alien head. We've got the members' goals. Look at that. Nogzolotl, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Look at that cute little Makuki. W's in the chat for Nogzolotl's lovely art. And since we're doing cute little shout outs, we have a longtime viewer of the channel wrote this comment on last week's episode. I just wanted to give it a little shout out. Marie Rosa Atalla, who's been watching the show for a long time, said, hey everyone, it has been a while since I watched the podcast. I love this Lebanese stuff video. NB, note to the crew, remember 2 years ago I won a day in Beirut on a rooftop pool and drinks with my French boyfriend back then. Well, guess what? We got married last month. I'd like to think it's because we sent them on that pool, rooftop pool date, that they sealed the deal. That's it. It became official. They fell in love for real. And he knew, they knew they were going to get married. So we're going to christen Marie Rose, folks, Marie Rose Atalla and her French husband as the first official Do Not Worry couple, folks. Our very first Do Not Worry married couple. So W's in the chat
W
for Maridos Atala. Let's go. And congratulations, Maridos, if you're watching this. Shout out.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. We're happy for you. If
Let
we
us
helped
know.
in any way, and I think we did. In fact, I think we're the only reason you guys are getting married is because of that day you won. And it was because of our bottle. Our what is it called? Shaken Not Stirred liquor bottle. Anyways, Maridos, Mabruk, Nagzalato, thank you so much. It is time to talk about what other depressing topics do we have to discuss.
It's not depressing. We're doing a movie stream.
Oh wait, what did I do? I closed something. What did I close?
Really not the time, Maki.
What's he doing?
He's playing with this.
Okay, and speaking of Paramount, there was a like bombshell Variety article
Ouch.
that we're gonna go over like the spark notes, and then we're gonna go over kind of the whole article if we can. Kelly Morales sends $2 and says, Karine, thank you so much, Kelly, for the generous donut. And we got
What's up?
Jordan M sends a $5, just a $5 donut without anything in the comment. Well, thank you, Jordan, beloved member, patron. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. So what's happening over at Paramount, guys? It's getting pretty bad.
What's happening at Paramount?
So Paramount Studios, under new CEO David Ellison, son of Oracle billionaire and Netanyahu ally Larry Ellison, is keeping an internal blacklist of Hollywood figures it labels anti-Semitic. Variety reported on Tuesday. The revelation comes as Paramount positions itself at the front of a pro-Israel backlash in the news and entertainment industry. The studio recently condemned the filmmakers' boycott of Israeli institutions signed by Emma Stone, Mark Ruffalo, Tilda Swinton, Javier Bardem, and Olivia Colman, among more than 4,000 others, declaring that Israel is carrying out genocide and apartheid. The company has moved aggressively to align with Israel's interests, acquiring Barry Weiss's Free Press, installing Weiss as editor-in-chief of CBS News, firing journalists critical of Israel, and rejecting the BDS movement, which it frames as censorship rather than a human rights campaign aimed to challenge Israel's apartheid, genocide, and illegal occupation. That alignment has a history. Just a drip of water.
Welcome, Nour, to the Do Not Warriors.
Welcome. Noor has become a member, folks.
Nour has become a member.
W's in the chat for Noor for becoming a member.
You should pay her back for this.
I'll pay you back for the membership, Noor.
Can you pay me for my member? I want to get a membership,
Your
but I don't
membership?
know how.
Yalla, I'll pay you for the membership.
Great.
I'm losing money on these memberships. The company has moved aggressively. Okay, that alignment. So yeah, which frames as censorship. That alignment has a history. Leaked 2015 emails uncovered by journalist Jack Poulson showed David Ellison was recruited by Hollywood agent Adam Berkowitz, responsible for packaging shows like Seinfeld and True Detective, to coordinate with former Israeli Army Chief Benny Gantz on a counter-BDS initiative. The covert plan sought to enlist entertainment insiders and private intelligence firms like Black Cube to spy on and disrupt Palestine solidarity networks. Ellison, a self-described Zionist, has vowed to modernize the studio for the TikTok generation, even as public sentiment in the U.S. shifts sharply the other way. A Harvard CAPS Harris poll in July 2025 found a majority of Americans aged 18 to 24 now side with Hamas over Israel, while in August 2025 Quinnipiac poll found that half of U.S. voters, including 77% of Democrats and 51% of independents, believe Israel is committing a genocide in Gaza. And, I mean, Republicans also, the number is rising in Republicans. Anti-Israel sentiment is rising among, like, the Republicans. And there's, like, a mini Republican civil war happening. Israel being one of those key factors that they're, like, fighting over. So, again, we've talked about David Ellison and Larry Ellison being mega Zionists. So now you got to assume all of those actors that are listed here that signed that anti-Israel letter and that boycott letter of like not wanting to work with Israeli film companies, etc. You got to assume their ass is being added to the boycott list. So people like Javier Bardem, Tilda Swinton, Mark Ruffalo, Olivia Colman, the lady who won the Emmy last time and who made like the speech that went viral. What was her name?
Hannah Einbinder.
Hannah Einbinder. So
He keeps calling her the lady.
the lady. So all of these people, good luck getting work at Paramount at this point. And this is why consolidation at this level is so bad. This is why it's so bad when like Paramount wants to fucking acquire Warner Brothers, because it leaves you with less options. Artists have less places to go. Writers have less places to sell their scripts. Directors have less places to sell their vision. And actors have less places to be hired. If this one fucking mega conglomerate is controlled by a fucking Zionist, he's not going to hire anyone that's pro-Palestine. So It's fucking insane that they're doing that. But they're not only going just that far. Like, they're not only creating a list of a blacklist of actors that are too pro-Palestine. So also you got to assume that Melissa Barrera isn't going to get work there because she just got fired by them. Jenna Ortega, perhaps too woke for the Ellisons. So she's going to be blacklisted. So that's kind of fucking insane. But that's not it. It also gets worse. Like, what David Ellison, son of Larry Ellison, is doing with Paramount is disgusting. Look at this. Paramount Skydance chief David Ellison is looking to embrace AI and revolutionary tools designed to predict what consumers want by accessing vast troves of data. And the data is owned by his dad, who's the Oracle owner. So it's disgusting. His dad has the troves of fucking data. That's what's crazy. Some industry observers are skeptical that it will be enough to compete with Netflix and its mighty algorithm. They also believe that if traditional studios like Paramount and Warner Brothers combine, it will be nearly impossible to catch up to the other leading streaming giants. So AI, it's time to embrace AI, but do you think that's bad? How about this? David Ellison, Hollywood's first millennial mogul, wants to rewrite the industry's DNA, building an alpha male skewing empire that some fear will entwine the studio's content more closely with MAGA messaging. It's the Wild West, and these are the new cowboys, says producer John Peters, who ran Sony Pictures from 1989 to 1991. Things have changed, and now we're moving into the biggest revolution that you and I will ever see in our life, which is AI. So they also, not only do they want to embrace AI, they want to make more right-wing, because look, they've been seeing all of this like fucking crazy, unhinged content online. This is too woke, and the people that hate Star Wars, the people that complain if there's a woman in a movie, or a black woman in a movie, or a lesbian in a movie, they lose their fucking minds. So they want to be like the anti-Disney now. They want to go the entirely other way. They're just going to make fucking like Republican movies, bro. Pro-war, fucking pro-Trump, literally Republican movies with like family. You're going to see things like more like the nuclear family in movies. Going to church. You're going to have like Christian main characters.
Who's watching that shit?
We got to embrace the church. It's the same people that go to watch like those movies, like the super Christian movies.
Those people don't watch movies. They don't like art.
What was the movie?
So it's going to flop.
What was the movie about like the guy who rescued kids from like being kidnapped?
The fuck are you talking about?
It came out like 2 years ago. It made like a lot of money, and you could like buy tickets for other people. What's the movie, guys? Those people that saved kids from like child ring of like child kidnapping ring. It was like a Christian type movie as well. So what's happening at fucking at Paramount is discussing.
So it's gonna be Pure Flicks? It's gonna be like Pure Flicks?
I don't know what the fuck it's gonna be, but they're going alpha male, and they also bought the rights to do the Call of Duty movie. So Paramount is gonna be doing a Call of Duty movie. You can imagine
that makes a lot of sense.
It's gonna be the most right wing, the most Republican, the most pro-war, the most.
It already is.
It's imagine that times 10.
It already is.
Now they're
garbage.
making it with the intent of being like this has got to get the right wingers. This has got to get the young alpha males. Yeah, it's being written by Tyler Sheridan, who also like writes all sorts of like alpha male type shit, like Yellowstone and cowboys and shit. Yeehaw! So let's take a quick look at this article.
So Paramount's gonna flop in a few years, right?
I mean,
it's not sustainable. It's not a sustainable model.
Once woke comes back.
Yeah, but people don't want to watch this shit. Like even now, it's really not gonna happen.
Look, they're gonna find out the hard way. Look,
yeah, let them.
Call of Duty's gonna make money no matter what, and they're gonna buy a bunch of recognizable IP. That's how they're gonna try to protect themselves. Like that's the problem. They're gonna associate IP and intellectual property and shit that we all like. I don't like Call of Duty, but like, you know what I mean.
Who's we?
Yeah, I don't fuck with Call of Duty. But like, I mean, if he buys another video game franchise that I like, he's gonna make like like Amazon is making a God of War franchise, but like if Paramount were buying the rights to God of War, Kratos would be like a fucking Republican. Oh, Atreus, a trans being beat. Like it's like, come on, man. Like, watch out for those trans, Atreus. It's like, come on, man. Do we need to like? There's gonna be like gay jokes in Call of Duty. Like, you know what I mean? At this point, they're gonna say the word woke. Unironically, they're gonna use the word fucking woke. It's gonna be so fucking bad, man. As they mow down fucking Palestinians. Jesus Christ. And I bet you there's gonna be like a collaboration. Like the IDF, I promise you. The fact that Paramount is making the Call of Duty movie, the IDF is going to play a part in the Call of Duty movie, and there's going to be like a scene where the United States military has to do like a side-by-side tag team mission with the IDF, calling it right here, November 10th, 2025. Do Not Worry podcast. You heard it here first, folks. There's going to be the IDF in the fucking Call of Duty movie.
And in the games, who are the villains? I know one of them's the Russians. And
all
one
sorts
of them's
people.
the Nicaraguans.
Everything.
It's like the franchise is already very racist.
It's racist towards everyone, but like knowing that it's the Ellisons, they're gonna want to make it Arab because they want.
Yeah,
propaganda.
no, we're gonna be the villains for sure.
We're gonna be the villains.
And Israel is gonna be like, whoa, the heroic IDF.
Yeah, so seriously, like, fuck Paramount. So David Ellison isn't afraid to get in the ring as the Paramount chief builds a Hollywood juggernaut that could soon swallow Warner Brothers. Here, let me look up Blacklist. I think Trump's doing some great things, the type of sentiment that could land talent on a blacklist anywhere but Paramount. Oh, so Peter Berg, the guy who's directing... So look at that. The guy who's directing the Call of Duty movie.
I can't look at anything.
Okay, so just hear my voice. So Peter Berg, who recently said on the Joe Rogan Experience, I think Trump's doing some great things. The type of sentiment that could land talent on blacklist anywhere but Paramount. So Peter Berg, who's going to be directing the Call of Duty movie, written by Tyler Sheridan, went on Joe Rogan and was like, I think Trump's doing some great things. He's been hired by Paramount to direct Call of Duty. Yeah, I told you, all these movies are going to be extra Republican coded, extra right-wing coded. It's going to be great. Oh, I see Artful in the chat. Artful, happy birthday, in case you missed our earlier wishes. Hope you're having a good one. Also, let's look up AI. Oh, no. Actually, we need more Blacklist. Anti-Semitic, actually.
So who's gonna be in this movie? Glenn Powell?
Okay, so Paramount's leadership has not shied away from making its views on the war in Gaza public. In September, it became the first major studio to denounce a celebrity-driven open letter signed by A-listers like Emma Stone and Javier Bardem that called for a boycott of Israeli film institutions implicated in genocide and apartheid against Palestinians. And sources say Paramount maintains a list of talent that it will not work with because they are deemed overly anti-Semitic as well as xenophobic and homophobic.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Whether
Mark
the boycott...
Ruffalo's homophobic now?
Yeah, whether the boycott signatories are on that list is unclear. Update November 7th. Other sources intimately familiar with Paramount said that while an itemized list does not exist, the management team shares a set of values and has no desire to work with anyone who expresses hate in public and damaging ways. Okay, so we got that. Let's look at the AI stuff. Come on, guys. AI. Not every AI. Oh, my God. Embrace AI. When Skydance took over Paramount, it pointedly referred to itself as a media technology company. Ellison has repeatedly said that he wants to embrace AI, and in meetings he alludes to having developed revolutionary ways to understand what consumers want by accessing vast troves of data. He's fond of boasting that Oracle's technological know-how, Oracle owned by his daddy, Oracle's technological know-how will transform Paramount Plus from a second-rate app to a dominant player with a better user experience. Where all that data comes from remains a mystery. We know where the data comes from. Some industry observers are skeptical that it will be enough to compete with Netflix, blah, blah, blah. Studios are irrelevant. They're on the ropes. They're dinosaurs, and the age of dinosaurs is over, says Skylar Moore, a partner at Greenberg Glusker. Their only move now is to consolidate, but there's no hope even if they get bigger. They're too late to the party. Okay, finally, let me write alpha male. There we go. With the spectacle that might sound like a discarded scene from the 2006 dystopian comedy Idiocracy, which I recommend everyone watch, it's very funny. It provides a glimpse into Ellison's rising empire, one that skews alpha male, and that some fear will entwine the studio's content more closely with MAGA messaging. In a rapid-fire fashion, the 42-year-old Ellison has become show business's ultimate disruptor. The industry's first millennial mogul wants to change the DNA of Hollywood while building a new type of entertainment. Leviathan out of the husk of a once legendary film and television studio, and Paramount, which declined to comment, is just the beginning. We're going after Warner's, Ellison told confidants even before the Paramount deal got the Trump administration's approval. I want to be in the top 3, not the bottom 3. Anyways, disturbing stuff. No, AI.
Can we say something though?
Yeah, of course.
It just sucks that people who don't like art, who don't know anything about art, who don't value art, don't know anything about art, are in charge of making art.
Are you saying that David Zaslav, the head of Warner Brothers, the guy doesn't love movies? Are you accusing David Zaslav of not loving movies? The guy who shelves movies for tax credits?
Yes.
You think he doesn't appreciate art?
Yes, I am. They don't care.
That's crazy.
And they're running it. Why does he want to change the DNA of Hollywood? It makes no sense. You are ruining. Well,
they ruined Hollywood. Streaming services.
You ruined it already, but you're pissing on it. You're shitting on it.
It's all been ruined. It's all been ruined.
No, it's like actually, it's horrible. And it depresses the fuck out of me.
And streaming services are killing movie theaters, and streaming services are barely making money, so they created a template. They created something, you know what I mean? a disruptor. They disrupt the whole industry.
We don't need a disruptor.
And streamers can barely fucking make money. And now movie theaters are fucking dying. Now there's a lot of reasons why movie theaters are dying. It's not just streaming services. Like they've gotten people used to watching movies at home or like waiting 2 weeks after the movie's out of theaters, just stream it on Disney Plus. Like who the fuck is gonna pay $20 to go to a movie and pay $10 for a popcorn if it's gonna be streaming on your fucking app in 2 weeks? So they create these apps that kill movie theaters. The apps don't make them money, and now the movie theaters are running out of business. So like, it's like, what do we do? The industry's dying, and they're making movies for $200 million a pop. Make them a little bit cheaper. Stop making. Not every movie needs to cost $250 million. So that the only way for you to turn a profit is to make $700 million. Stop resuscitating franchises from the fucking 1970s. Who asked for the fifth Indiana Jones movie with a fucking 80-year-old Harrison Ford fucking running around? Make franchises for young people. Embrace anime. That's what young people like. Start making video game adaptations. They're finally starting to understand it. Even comic book movies, like they had their time. They're starting to die out because comics were popular in the fucking 60s, 70s, and 80s. We're all getting old. The people going to comic book movies are like middle-aged men. That's the audience at this point. You got everyone excited with Avengers and stuff like that, and Endgame and Infinity War. Those times are over. Stop spending billions of dollars on movies. Bring back the theatrical window. Make people wait for the movie to be available on fucking streaming. We used to wait like 6 months for the DVD. So if you want to see the movie, you either fucking watch it in theaters or you fucking sit on your thumb, like you fucking stick your thumb up your ass at home and you fucking wait for 6 months. That's what we did. Thumb and all, everything. So
some movies still take a while to get on streaming.
They make it on streaming for free, but it's available on like for digital purchase.
On VOD, on VOD, it's still been. Some movies still
not anymore. And when COVID happened,
I mean, some do. Theaters, okay, not all of them.
I'm sure some, but like the majority, because what happened in COVID, theaters were like super desperate, so they cut the streaming window from like what it was for like 90 days to like 30 days. So now literally sometimes a Universal movie will come out a month later, it's on their streaming service, or it's available for VOD or for rent or for purchase.
I will say that's nice when the movies don't come out here.
Yes, here in Lebanon.
Because Materialist didn't come out for the longest time, so I had to watch it on my computer, and then it came out here. But whatever.
Jordan.
So no one's making money.
No one's making money.
No one's making. Movie theaters aren't making money. The actors aren't making money. Writers are broke.
Movie theaters in Lebanon are fucking deserted, man. They are
Except
deserted.
Metropolis.
I'm always alone.
I
went and saw Predator Badlands. There was like 3 other people in the theater, man. Like it's so sad. Jordan M sends a $10 dono and says, "Have you seen any of the big blockbuster Chinese war movies that have been coming out? The Battle at Lake Shangjin is about the chosen reservoir from the Chinese perspective. It's pretty. I have not, but that sounds fucking dope, to be honest with you.
I don't watch war movies.
I'd love to. Listen, and Chinese media, the Chinese, our new overlords.
It's the Chinese century, baby.
We're just living in it. It's China's world. We're just living in it. Jordan, thank you for the generous dono. We love you. So, Warner Brothers is fucked. The movie industry theater is fucked. I
hope these fucking conglomerates eat themselves and then die out.
They are, but I mean,
and then indies are the only ones keeping us alive artistically.
Warner Brothers, a storied studio, you know. Beautiful lot with the water tower, all that. Isn't that Warner Brothers? Yeah.
Well, they killed it. They killed it.
They killed Hollywood. Okay, what do we got?
They killed Hollywood.
What do we got? Let's see. Next up, Michael Jackson. Let's get to the Michael Jackson. Mama say, Mama sama makusa. Mama say, Mama sama makusa. What are your thoughts about Michael Jackson, Karine? I'm excited to hear them.
I don't know if he's a pedophile or not. I haven't looked into it.
You've not watched what is it called? Surviving Neverland? Can you look it up?
No, I haven't watched that. I don't care enough to.
Can you just look up what the name of the documentary is?
I think it's Surviving Neverland.
Surviving Neverland? Mama say, Mama sama makusa. Mama say, Mama sama makusa.
Leaving Neverland 2, Surviving Michael Jackson.
Leaving Neverland 2, Surviving Michael Jackson.
What happened to the first one?
They made 2?
Wait, let me check Leaving Neverland. The first one.
Dreadful Utopia says, uh-oh, not MJ talk again. Wait, what is MJ talk controversial here?
It's controversial because you're supposed to say he's a pedophile.
Okay.
I don't know if he's a pedophile. I don't care about Michael Jackson. I never listened to his music.
Okay, look, if this is... Wait, Dreadful, when did we talk about Michael Jackson before?
I feel like we've talked about him at some point before, but I think we have.
So I've seen Surviving Neverland. So what is it called?
Leaving Neverland.
Leaving Neverland. I saw Leaving Neverland like when it came out, honestly, and
2019.
It was 2019. I saw it in 2019. And I'll be honest with you guys, it was extremely fucking disturbing. I found it personally very convincing. Speaking for myself, and this is coming from someone who grew up, I think like a lot of us, maybe a lot of you in the chat, we grew up in the listening to Michael Jackson, My parents were big Michael Jackson fans. I used to have the Michael Jackson like double CD, like all the greatest hits. The GTA Vice City having Billie Jean on there, like all the in video games. And even then, like I was late to the Michael Jackson party. You know, like we missed his peak even when I was a kid. But like,
Yeah, he died in 2009.
yeah, exactly. But like, still, Michael Jackson permeates everything almost you see in music today. Every dance move you see, every dancer that you like was inspired by Michael Jackson. He literally is in the top 3 biggest musical legends of all time. Whether you believe the pedophile accusations or not, there will never be another Michael Jackson in terms of like musical ability, talent, just the whole package, like everything. And again, at the time, like, you know, you didn't have fucking social media. Not anyone could become a fucking singer overnight. Like the whole world stopped to look at Michael Jackson when he was on stage.
He was like 5 when he first rose to fame, wasn't he?
They started at 5.
He was a baby.
He was a baby. They started as the Jackson 5 with the family. You know, their dad, like historically, like they had no childhood. Like they were kind of abused. He was, I'm pretty sure, like beaten. So like very famously, Michael never had a childhood. So he's like, oh, like I love children and I never had a childhood when I was growing up, and now I love children and I want to take care of children, and like, you know, and everyone kind of feels bad for Michael Jackson. And like, and if the pedophile stuff is true, I'm not saying it's excused in any way, but like you could completely understand what happened in his life. Like his childhood was no mystery. Like the abuse that he went through as a child, and the lack of childhood that he had, that obviously all had some fucking massive impact on him, you know, had that stuff happen.
Can we say something? Guys, a lot of people are bad people. A lot of people are bad people in this world. Doesn't mean we're defending them for talking about their art. Most people who contribute to the arts in any way that matters are terrible people in here. Doesn't mean we need to forget or defend, but ignoring them and pretending they don't exist is naive. All right? So let's all be adults and talk about this movie. So relax.
I mean, look, I do. If someone wants to defend Michael Jackson, I can imagine how hard it is to hear that, like, to some people, Michael Jackson is everything. Okay, and hearing that that person you love or you look up to did this, and what can you think of more terrible than like hurting children? It's one of the worst things you can imagine. So a lot of people deny it. Okay, there's a lot of people in the black community that think that it's like a conspiracy to take down Michael Jackson because they didn't want to see a successful black artist like rise to the top. So there is a lot of that sentiment, and it's a very touchy subject online. I'm just gonna speak for myself. When I saw the documentary Leaving Neverland, I thought it was extremely like disturbing and convincing. I know that people brought up some inaccuracies here and there, but like I think just the amount of testimony, okay, and it's been a while since I saw it in 2019, so I don't remember all the details, but I do remember like the investigation, them finding some weird things at Michael's house. You know what I mean? Some pornographic images and stuff. So, and when there's so much smoke, there's got to be some kind of a little fire. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, it's very easy for me to believe that someone is a pedophile. I mean, yeah, if you're being accused of something, you probably did it. But
it's hard. But with Michael, because he's like such a kind-hearted, he seemed like such a kind-hearted person who always like sang about like peace in the world, and he never had a childhood, so he always seemed like a big child himself. And he loved to go to like amusement parks, but he also just spent a bunch of time with kids. Like he spent time with Macaulay Culkin, and like they would go hang out, like just weird things that like if a celebrity, if like Justin Timberlake today were to go to like a park with like a young child actor and hold his hand, people would be like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? Back then, people seemed to be fine with it. You know what I mean? But anyways, with all that said, the trailer's out. Should we watch the Michael Jackson trailer?
We did this whole thing so we can watch the trailer. Yeah, let's watch the trailer.
Let's watch the trailer.
That's the only reason we're doing this episode.
But with all that said, I think Michael Jackson's music, with the unfortunate either question or fact of what happened and what he's been accused of, his music is almost like second to none. He is an incredible artist. He's an extremely talented artist, an incredibly talented musician. The amount of hits that the guy fucking has like is kind of insane, and you forget how many hits he has and how just the impactful he's been on the industry. Like that can never that can never be taken away from him. Had a very hard life and potentially caused a lot of pain to other people, but also if the accusations were true, every single parent of those children who basically served their kids on a silver platter to Michael Jackson should be in fucking prison. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those parents were fucking idiotic. Well, I mean, he just wanted to spend the night in a hotel room with my kid. We figured it. So you fucking idiots. You fucking dumbasses. So all of those fucking... It was infuriating watching the parents try to excuse that shit away and try to rationalize how they just let their kids sleep in a stranger's hotel room. And I know he groomed the parents and he made the parents trust him. And oh, it's okay. We're just hanging out, and it's you can trust me.
Ew, what? He did that?
Like, yeah. He would get the like he would go to the family's house, spend time with the kids, spend time with the family, and then the parents would feel comfortable. And then it would start like slowly, like, oh, I'm going to take him to the amusement park. And then it would become, well, we're going to go away for a couple of days to Paris, to Disneyland. And then that would become, we're going to go away for a month to, to Switzerland. And it's like, okay, we're going to send our kids with you. Michael, you have fun.
Why are people so fucking gullible?
And it's like, and those parents were they just wanted the money. They just wanted to be tied to Michael. They just wanted the perks of being associated with Michael. So those fucking parents, in some ways, I'm sorry, are even more guilty than Michael. Like, they're even like, if the guy's just sitting at home, he's just waiting for idiotic parents to serve up their kids. If it's true, I haven't seen the documentary in a while, but I mean, there was a lot of compelling evidence. But again, he was acquitted. So that at the end, Michael was sued and he was acquitted. So I also have to throw that out there.
When was this?
He was sued in like the mid 2000s. He went to trial. E Entertainment did a whole reenactment because there weren't cameras in the courtroom. So I was watching the fucking reenactments. I do remember of him getting acquitted. Now, being acquitted does not mean you're innocent, and he also did settle some cases out of court. So he has paid people like hush money, essentially, if you want to call it. Is it because he didn't want to deal with the headache and he didn't want that shit to go to court, or was he actually guilty and did he do something? With all that said, people are going crazy for this trailer. Let's get copyrighted right now. Let's lose our ad revenue by watching this fucking trailer. Let's go.
I know you've been waiting a long time for this. The tracks are made.
Maeve says he was acquitted twice. Okay, yeah, acquitted twice. That's pretty cool. What else we got people saying? Reminder.
The songs are ready. Let's take it from the top.
So they're already doing this is gonna be the most stereotypical biopic. This is gonna be the most by the numbers biopic. You know what I mean? He's gonna be sitting in a supermarket. He's gonna be at a grocery store, walking around. You know what I mean? He's gonna be.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Michael Jackson.
Why would he be in the supermarket?
He's gonna be in the supermarket talking to his music manager, like, let's get some frozen pizza and baby, we can rent a Thriller that we can watch tonight. And then the producer's eyes are gonna be like,
Thriller?
Did you just say Thriller? And then montage, cue the Thriller montage, and then you're gonna see people dancing and people wearing the costumes in the music video.
Biopics are never good.
They're gonna do that 100 times. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna be, what other song? Human Nature. Michael, why are you sad? I don't know. It's just sometimes human nature makes me sad. And they're gonna be like, human nature, another hit. Let's go, baby. And then what's your name, little girl? Oh, Michael, my name is Billie Jean. Billie Jean. He's gonna write Billie Jean. Then you're gonna have the Billie Jean montage, and that's gonna be basically 90 minutes of the movie. It's gonna be like that. You know what I mean?
Can you play the fucking trailer?
I'm trying to play 6 seconds at a time so we don't get copyrighted. Producer of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, that's not good.
So it's gonna be the most by the numbers. Let's just make him look like Michael Jackson. And again, by the way, Michael is being portrayed by his nephew, Jafar Jackson. I think his name is Jafar. Jafar. Hell yeah, baby. Fucking Jafar Jackson. He looks a lot like his fucking uncle.
He does look like.
Let's take a quick look. Is it Jafar?
I don't know.
Jafar Jackson. Yep, it's Jafar. Look at that. Okay, look at that young man who's gonna be playing his uncle.
He looks South Asian.
But the resemblance is fucking fantastic. Honestly,
he does look like him. Yeah.
Looks like him. You know what I mean? And it's sad. Michael didn't have his own kids, man. Michael had 2 kids. They're not his fucking kids. I don't know whose kids they are, man.
Oh, they're not his kids?
They're not his real kids. They're like.
Wait, what? Paris Jackson is his daughter?
Not they're completely white. His kids, they're not.
Oh, you mean they're not? Okay.
They're not his genetically. You know what I mean? He never had his own kids. So imagine what wasted talent, man. And he was married to to Lisa Marie Presley, Elvis Presley's daughter. I was talking about this with them yesterday. Can you imagine a Jackson Presley child? Can you imagine if you actually like made a baby with Lisa Marie Presley? You would have had a Jackson Presley spawn. Could you imagine the talent, like the musical ability of that child? The nepotism, but like, oh my God. But anyways, they got his nephew to play him. Let's go back to the trailer. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa.
This is your story.
Anton Fuqua, good director.
Honor your past.
So you wanna be starting something?
Okay, already you can see, it just looks like him.
Honor
Uncanny.
your past.
So you wanna be starting something?
Pretty crazy. He's got this looks like Scooter Braun's shoes right there and sock combination. You'll see what I'm talking about later.
And embrace the future. That's what people want.
I like that, the making of king. I mean, look, he was the king of pop, man. He was the king of the world, dude. This guy was a fucking god. He was like a fucking deity. Like, he was literally, like, people did not, and because he didn't look fully, like, human, like, with all the plastic surgery, he looked beyond, he did not look human, like, to be fucking honest with you, to be completely honest with you. He looked strange. At some point, with all that talent and, like, singing and the voice and, like, the movements, like, like, Demi and I watched, we put on, like, because I was watching the trailer. I was getting mentally ready to discuss this. And we ended up watching, like, parts of an old concert of his in the 70s. Fucking insane. Like, truly, truly insane shit. Okay, this guy, this is ridiculous. You see how he looked. What's this guy's name again?
Who is it?
What's his name? From the drumming movie?
Miles Teller?
Miles Teller. That's Miles Teller as Michael Jackson's manager.
What the fuck? Why does he look like that?
He's got a fake nose on. They've got a prosthetic nose on the man.
Oh my god.
They got a prosthetic nose. Now, what was I gonna say? I like how, if you notice now, I keep pausing it, but they've layered 4 of his songs at once. Like, that's kind of cool. They've got like Billie Jean playing. They've got Mama Say Mama Sama. They've got Thriller. They've got like Human Nature. There's like 6 songs playing at the same time. 4 songs. It's pretty dope.
Q, can you lower the lights for me, please?
Okay.
Oh my god, his voice.
The voice is, he's got the voice. It's crazy accurate. They've got a prosthetic nose on him right here to make it look like he did when he was a little bit younger in the 70s.
Okay, but remember, in here, keep those feet still, my man.
Gotta pause for the copyright. Let's go, Mama Say, Mama Sa. And there you have it. People are saying this might be the first musical biopic to like fucking make a Billy. And look, I believe it, man. I think people are gonna.
Domingo's in this.
I think people are gonna come out in droves to see this. People who don't go to the movie theaters. Your mom is gonna go see this.
Like, moms and dads are going to this.
Your dads are
for
gonna go
sure.
see this. Your grandparents are gonna go see this.
Yeah.
My ass is gonna be in the theater watching this shit. Y'all best believe I'm gonna go watch this. Listen, I mean, look, the whole. It's so conflicting, but I can't not watch this movie, guys. What can I say? I'm gonna have to watch the Michael Jackson movie.
My dad's definitely gonna watch it.
The problem is, it's like produced by his family or like by the Jackson estate, so they're not really gonna address the pedophile stuff.
Why wouldn't they address the pedophile stuff in a biopic? That would make no sense.
Weirdly enough, so the movie went through a lot of like behind the scenes turmoil. They did film one of the stories, and like there was some court stuff, but apparently they found out later that the family that had accused Michael back in the day, they had like something in the settlement that like they would not be allowed to ever depict them in any form of media. The family that like had accused Michael.
Okay.
So once they got their settlement with Michael, part of the settlement was you're not allowed to use this as any media, in any movie, any TV show, nothing. The filmmakers, for some reason, that wasn't made clear to the filmmakers, so they filmed a bunch of scenes about that story that they weren't allowed to talk about because of the family settlement. So they had to like reshoot a bunch of the movie. They had to delay it by a year. The original plan was to make it a 2-parter. So they might end up doing a Michael part 2. Anyways, a lot of shit happened behind the scenes. What do you do you feel comfortable watching it? What do you think about the whole thing?
I don't know. Depends on the reviews when it comes out.
Like, I think I'm just gonna watch it regardless, just because when I was younger, I was fascinated with Michael Jackson. I was fascinated with with just like I don't know the talent, the music. I just kind of want
I'm
to see.
sure it's gonna be a fun movie.
And I'm very curious. I want to see how his nephew's gonna play him. I just want to see. Is he going to be able to disappear into the role? I'm kind of like, I want the cheesy documentary, like the cheesy biopic at this point. I'm happy to get it by the numbers. Like, I want to see all the greatest hits, all the moments.
I'm gonna be honest, that's why I liked Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm sorry to everyone. I know Bryan Singer is also a pedophile. See, everyone's a pedophile.
Yeah, everyone's
You can't help
pedophile,
it.
right?
But I like Bohemian Rhapsody.
Look, it wasn't horrible. It wasn't horrible.
Even though it was inaccurate in a lot of places. I
Not
didn't
every,
like it.
yeah, not every musical biopic can be better, man.
And
Okay.
I liked Elvis.
Yeah, Elvis was pretty good too, but Elvis was.
And Priscilla. I love Priscilla.
Look, Patrick Willems has a pretty good video online, like a video essay about like Hollywood musical biopics. Elvis is technically told by the perspective of his manager. That's why it's kind of interesting. You know what I mean? It starts
Which
with
one?
him.
Elvis?
From the perspective of his manager.
And I love Baz Luhrmann.
Better Man. Technically,
Luhrmann's
they
really
made what's his name, Robbie Williams. They made him a monkey. You know, they made him a monkey, but no one saw that movie. So, but anyways, I want this movie to be as cheesy, as by the numbers as possible. Poker Joe, I love the phone board with the list of songs. Exactly. We got to see number of hits. Michael, you got these 12 songs. I just want the supermarket scene. We got to get a pizza and watch a thriller. Thriller? That sounds like a hit.
Yeah, you didn't get the supermarket scene.
I want that. It's in there. Oh, you know it's in there. You know all those scenes are in there. And the trailer's been doing great. So the Michael teaser trailer has earned 116 million views in the first 24 hours.
That's fucking crazy.
and yeah,
that's like more than Marvel numbers.
It got more views than the Taylor Swift, comparing it to like other musical things, more than the movie she released in theaters last year. This got like 20 more million
Eras Tour
views.
movie?
The Eras Tour movie. This got more views.
Jesus.
This is hilarious. So this guy, by the way, this is a Michael Jackson impersonator. I love this meme, this video of him. This isn't the caption here, but people are saying that like this dude literally thinks he's the real Michael Jackson. Look at how he looks at this other Michael Jackson impersonator. Keep in mind, this is an impersonator. He's looking at this other impersonator like he's the real Michael Jackson. We're gonna have to mute this because there's Michael music. Look at it. He's like watching this other person as if he's the real Michael, like judging.
He looks twinky.
And like, look, this other Michael is giving him like respect, like, yeah, you're the real Michael. And he's like, oh
so
yeah.
weird.
And he's like, oh yeah, you're great, man. You're great. He's got this arms crossed, like he's analyzing the performance.
He's so skinny.
He's even talking about like he's like, oh yeah, he's doing great.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. He's like, you know, oh yeah, he's so talented, just like me, the real Michael. I love him. Look, he's got the moves down. He's got the whole thing. He's giving him. Look at that. He's giving him the nod of approval. Okay, look, you can't miss the nod of respect. Look at that. He's giving him. Look at that. I see you. I acknowledge you. You.
I can't do it.
Thank you, Michael. You give me the respect, Michael. You show me the respect. So everyone makes fun of this guy online and says he thinks he's the real Michael Jackson. So there's a funny video of him reacting to the trailer, and he looks pissed the whole time. People are saying he doesn't look
What's his
happy.
name?
I have no idea.
Oh, he doesn't have
So
a name.
people are saying Michael Jackson impersonator reacts to the teaser trailer for Michael, and he doesn't look too happy about it. People are saying he looks salty. Someone shared this and said, I think, said that like people forget that like he's black. So like people are upset that like the movie's reminding them that he was black. So let it.
He was black in a past life.
Exactly. So I mean, he is black still, technically. So Big Hollywood. This person. This tweet went kind of viral as well. He said, if people thought that people was doing too. If they thought black people was doing too much at the Black Panther premiere, wait till that Mike Jack movie. So. And this, like, a lot of people started quote tweeting that, sharing their Michael Jackson costumes. So expect to see a lot of people in their Michael Jackson costumes at the theater. This is going to be, honestly, like a Marvel movie. The same amount of number of people are going to show up to watch this in fucking costume. Pedophile or not, people don't care, okay? The music speaks for itself. I mean, if you could just listen to the music and not think of all the allegations.
Of all the pedophilia.
Don't think of all of that.
It's just ignore the pedophilia.
Music is incredible. Okay, so let's watch Michael Jackson impersonator react and be angry about the trailer.
All right, because this is very important. All right, this is
And I
very
love, like-
important.
Michael Jackson did not talk like that.
I love the TikTok, like, you know what I mean?
All right, because this is very important. All right, this is very important. We've waited for so long for this.
Is he sitting in like a Star Wars space? Oh, he is in a Star Wars space. Look at that. You got a stormtrooper right here. I was like, this is the pattern from the fucking Death Star, man. He's in the Death Star.
It's very important.
He looks kind of gay.
I know you've
could
been
be.
waiting a long time for this. The tracks are made.
Okay, by the way, so 66% of the audience said they're going to boycott Scream. 5% says no, 29% says I don't care. I'm going to end the poll, and I'm going to make a new poll. Are you going to watch the Michael Jackson movie? Are you watching the MJ movie? Folks, I'm watching the shit out of it. And I love his music. Like, I got to be honest, and it's sometimes I feel conflicted, but I'm like, honestly, it's just way too good. So maybe it was a worthy price. I'm kidding. Maybe those children were a worthy sacrifice to get the music that we got. You know, it was making like an offering. We know people used to like kill their kids for God. I'm kidding, guys. We're making a bad joke here. Like, remember when God, like, who did he ask to take his kid on top of the mountain and kill Abraham?
Abraham and Isaac?
So yeah, take your child and kill him for me as an offering. It's like Michael Jackson, give me a child and I'll give you a hit. I'll give you a beautiful album.
This is not serious.
Human nature, why? Guys, we're kidding. Come on, let's have some fun here. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. We're good. Let's get to the reaction.
The songs are.
Okay, we got to mute this. But look at his face. Okay, just look at his face, not a smile. Michael doesn't crack a single smile.
He looks tanner here than he did in the other video. Ouch.
A little bit more tan, huh? I don't want to accidentally look black. Guys, I don't need a button. It was a joke. Okay, obviously, you cannot sacrifice children to Michael Jackson to get hits. That is not the point that I was trying to make.
Oh my god, stop explaining it. Let's just watch the reaction.
The chat's going crazy. Why? Tell him that it's human nature. Why? He's not happy. He's still angry. He's confused more than anything.
He's like, who is this black man?
Who is this black man? I thought Michael was... Why aren't they showing white Michael? Why does he have such a big nose over here? Why don't they show the real nose? My nose. The one I've spent thousands to look like. I don't know if they're going to get to white Michael in this movie.
White Michael.
Nothing?
Oh, that's it? He's speechless.
Jesus, MJ, come on, Michael.
Speechless.
Nothing? Not like a wow. Like, looks kind of good. Where's white Mike? Nothing. He's speechless. Not in a good way, I think. So he responded to this. He felt like the critic, he felt like so bad. He was like, oh, his name is Fabio Jackson. That's fucking awesome. Fabio Jackson responds to people claiming he was salty while watching the Jafar Jackson play Michael Jackson in the upcoming movie. He says he didn't even say anything and that Jafar sounds exactly like Mike. Okay, I think the audio here is super low, so pray to God that you're going to hear what he says.
Exactly, I didn't say anything. So this is about my reaction to the Michael biopic. And it kind of seems surprising to me that so many people didn't know who was going to play the main role. I knew this 2 years ago, and so did everybody. Like, if you didn't know, then you were living under a rock. It's hard to say anything at the present moment, because all we got was glimpses. All we got was silhouettes, all we got was short shots, and all we got was bouquet effect.
This guy low-key wanted them to ask him to come play Michael at some point. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, dude, I spent...
Yeah, that's probably why he's
like, I've transformed my whole face. I've transformed everything. Why on earth aren't I in this movie? Why haven't I not been asked to portray at least future Michael? Can I play white Mike? That's what he wants. Just say it.
It's not enough to say anything. But I will be saying that the best
Guys,
part,
I kind of need to pee.
as you
But
saw,
getting
my
out of here is
reaction
a hassle. So what do I
was
do?
when I heard the voice. When I heard it, then that's when it became real to me. And it was like, whoa, something.
All right, I can't hear shit. Can anyone hear anything? Okay, I'll just read it for you guys. When Jafar said, Q, can you turn down the lights, please? That was the best part, I thought. And then you could see my reaction. I'm sorry if I don't react like you're casual, you know, normal YouTube streamer or Twitch streamer, or you know, they are, you know, they do things just for the views. Me, I'm very real about things, okay? I took it in, and then I reflect in a different way. I'm just that type of person, you know? Doesn't mean that I'm angry. It doesn't mean that I'm jealous of Jafar Jackson. It doesn't mean anything. It really just means that I just show appreciation in a different level. Be ambitious about any movie at all. In today's age, you know, I'm not. And even though, Michael, you know, Biopic for me, it's probably going to be the best movies out there, you know, I still think that it's good to keep your expectations down in everything that we watch. You know, there's been very big downs out there, you know, a lot of letdowns and a lot of woke movies with DEI movies.
What?
I'm kidding. I added that. I wanted to see if you're paying attention. You're looking at your phone. I'm testing you.
Sorry.
I'm testing you. Okay. And I think that this year could be one of them. Also, I voted for Donald Trump. I love ICE and what they're doing. Okay.
I love ICE and what they're doing.
Anthony Bensavengo sends a $10 dono. I think, do we have a hot take of the hot Michael take? Says, I'd watch the heck out of a Janet biopic. Control and Rhythm Nation 1814 are all-time classics. She also visited the West Bank in 2014, so sort of pro-Palestine. MJ was too. Look up Palestine, Don't Cry. That's right. Michael Jackson does have a pro-Palestine song. Michael Jackson loved, but he had the Africa, what is it called when he was in Africa? All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. He had the Earth song, singing for the Earth. What about sunrise? What about rain? He loves all sorts of children. Maybe too much sometimes, okay? Maybe he loves the kids a little bit too much.
Jesus.
Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. All right, guys, look, it's hard navigating Michael Jackson. We want to watch the movie, yet we also reckon with the fact that he might have done some horrible things. We, you, me, the audience, we, Anthony Bensavengo. Thank you, Anthony, for the generous dono. Much love. What time is it? We still good? We got an hour and 10 minutes left. We have an hour and 10 minutes. We good?
We need to talk about Sydney Sweeney.
We need to talk about Sydney Sweeney. Okay, that's the tweet I was talking about. Michael Jackson being remembered as a black man is fucking with their heads. So him being like angry and not, you know, not appreciating it. But anyways, that's the Michael Jackson. People are voting no. 40% no in the audience. 40%.
Anthony, our audience is woke. They're not gonna watch the fucking Michael Jackson movie.
But mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Don't you want to see how they handle the pedophile case?
You just said they don't handle it.
No, they're gonna have to. You can't not, or it'll be like, Michael, some crazy people are accusing you of touching their children. Oh, they're trying to bring me down again.
This is racism.
They're just trying to ruin my career.
Oh, Michael, stop touching children. Okay, I'll try.
Pazza says, I'm behind at the part where Anthony can't. I'm not canceling myself. What am I saying? Look, if this movie makes $1 billion, I've lost 4 subscribers because I've said I'm going to watch the Michael Jackson movie. You see? I'm going to... Yeah, you can...
What the fuck?
Okay, guys, look,
We're never reaching 30K.
People are saying I'm going to pirate it. You don't have to... Guys, Michael's... Like, the rest of his family aren't pedophiles.
He's dead.
Like, he's dead. Gone. You know what I mean? You can pay for the movie. Janet Jackson. Don't you want Janet Jackson or Michael's kids to get the money?
To get those measly $10.
Chris says, hey, Anthony and Nour, how are you guys? Nour, how are you doing today?
It's Karine. What the fuck?
Hey, whoa.
What the fuck, Chris?
Whoa. Okay, so it's time for the Sydney Sweeney interview, folks.
The Sydney Sweeney of it all.
The Sydney Sweeney.
You all know and love Sydney Sweeney.
Okay, by the way, we got an extra member today, so I need to update the members. 1 second, folks. Let me quickly update our lovely members while Karine reads some super chats.
There's no super chats. You read them all.
Any chats?
Send a new one.
So we're at 306 members out of 330.
So I think the general consensus is people don't care about the movie enough to watch it. Which is my take as well. I don't care enough either. I don't know, guys. Life is so horrible. What can we do?
I kind of want to watch like just a by the numbers, mediocre as fuck Biopic. Hot damn.
Chris said, sorry, you guys look the same to me. Nour and I look nothing alike. First of all, I have glasses. Second of all, we have different
Glasses.
voices. Third of all, shut the fuck up. Fourth of all, she has that soft, beautiful thing going on, and I have this. So hold your horses, Chris.
What is this? Oh. We're gonna try. All I've seen is clips, but we're gonna try to watch
The
whole
criticism of the content.
thing. No.
We don't have to watch the whole thing. For real. We could watch the clips.
But we could skip to the parts. At least. Because the clips are like all over the place. I couldn't find any of these fucking clips.
But you're 13.
To be honest with you. We'll watch it quickly. We don't have that much to talk about today. But first, before we get to the interview. So, so yeah, Sydney Sweeney. Recently photographed making out with Scooter Braun. Who is Scooter Braun, Karine, for the uninitiated? Sydney Sweeney is dating a man called Scooter Braun. People seem to hate him.
Scooter Braun is an Israeli. Scooter Braun is... first of all, he's mostly well known for being a producer for the pop sensations. He's worked with many for many singers such as like, most notably Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, etc. A lot of other people. His beef, he got famous and notorious, I guess, when he sold Taylor Swift's masters.
I think, could you try to raise
2019.
The mic a little bit closer to your face? There. Yeah.
In 2019, that's when he got. That's when I became aware of him, at least.
So he sold.
When he sold Taylor Swift's masters. When he bought them, sorry, he didn't. When he bought Taylor Swift's masters from Scott Borchetta. So, and he she wasn't allowed to buy them herself, even though she wanted to. So that was how he became a villain in the public consciousness, because he stole from Taylor Swift, basically. But he's generally a bad dude. Like, first of all, he's a huge Zionist. And he has, your typical predatory producer practices, that's him. So that's the background on Scooter Braun. And Sydney Sweeney is the MAGA darling at the moment. You guys know Sydney Sweeney.
Paz is asking, I'm surprised y'all aren't talking about the makeup drama. What is there a makeup drama I'm unaware of?
Makeup? Who's makeup?
Who's makeup drama? So yeah, Scooter Braun is the reason we have Taylor's version. So yeah, Taylor's.
Yeah, he's the reason we have Taylor's. She had to re-record it, but now she bought the masters back anyway.
She bought them back, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, here is a picture of him making out with Sydney Sweeney.
Can we look at his socks?
I gotta zoom in. So here he is.
The most natural position of all time, by the way.
This situation, the shoe, this guy's like a multi-millionaire, multi-millionaire. So what is your excuse for wearing these socks with these shoes? What's your excuse for looking like this, my man? You can't. I'm sorry, you're not allowed. Such a creepy fucking, looks like, oh my God, looks like a wax doll.
The thing is, I don't understand this pap situation, because they were obviously posing.
So this whole fucking thing right here. What is the situation? Why is the shoe so wide? Why is that tiny foot swimming in this disgusting moccasin? What is it with these fucking socks? The whole thing is just disturbing. And come on, Sydney Sweeney, I don't know, man. This whole situation is disgusting. I hate it.
I don't understand why they're on a rock in a park. I don't understand what was the point of this photo shoot. This is a photo shoot, right? It's not natural.
No, it's natural, I guess. It's romantic. Listen.
It's
we're just like normal people, baby. Let's go sit on a rock and
kiss
and feel the earth on our butts. I know I'm a multimillionaire and I stole Taylor Swift's music, but look, we can be normal. Let us kiss. Let me wear my socks and my moccasins before leaving. I must wear my shoes. Okay, darling. I love how your shoes look. You look great. Lovely. Well, what is this, man? I'm not trying to shame anyone's fucking fashion sense, but this? What is this? This is unforgivable. This is unforgivable. You'd think she'd have some standards. He doesn't give a fuck. Goddamn. Disgusting. It does look like Kate from Canada says it looks like a leprechaun foot. I could not agree more. Very pure leprechaun vibes. So anyways, let's move to the interview. Now, I'll be honest, the interviewer is also very annoying and patronizing in the way she's asking the questions. I understand why Sydney wants to choke her, but I also understand, why she's asking the questions. So we should probably do like a reminder of the gene controversy. Chris has just gifted 1 Do Not Worry membership. Thank you so much, Chris. We love you so much. We've got 2 new members today.
I'm sure everyone remembers Sydney Sweeney has great genes. We don't need to.
So the ad for the gene ad, Sydney Sweeney has great genes was the ad, okay? And the play on words was meant to be like Sydney Sweeney is an attractive person. She has good genes, and genes also like jeans, the jeans that you wear. She has good genes. She's wearing jeans. People got angry because they thought it was like a white supremacist ad saying that white jeans are superior.
We don't think, we know.
We know, yeah. Like personally, I kind of understand what they were going for, and I think they could have, if the same ad was starring, let's go with a Euphoria co-star, Zendaya. If they had done the same ad with Zendaya and said Zendaya has great genes, I don't think anyone would have cared. You know what I mean? People would have been fine with it because you have someone that is, you're saying that a minority has great genes, and you're not, it doesn't have the implication that white genes are superior. Now, honestly, also the ad itself isn't even really the problem. It's how you know people are going to interpret the ad, right? It's how you know the audience is going to gravitate towards that ad and be like, yes, of course. Terrible. The ad is terrible, but what's really crazy is like the audience, because also if they had done the same ad with Zendaya, what would have happened? The same people that are saying, fuck yeah, Sydney Sweeney's got the best genes because she's white, would have been like, fuck American Eagle, I'm going to boycott American Eagle because they said that a black woman has great genes. So that thing would have happened either way. The great genes, so they should have just avoided, I guess, talking about genes.
It just didn't make sense. Genes are passed down from parents to offspring. Like, the script makes zero sense.
Oh, that's right. They were saying that too. Like,
they were saying weird fucking shit, Anthony. Yeah. It wasn't just she has great genes.
Parents would, but I mean, it's true. Parents do pass. Okay, no, but again,
she says often, and they do 100% of the time. It makes no sense.
I don't remember the script of the, but I'm telling you.
We're rewatching.
But if can we? Let's watch it. But if Zendaya did the exact same ad, you would have had outrage on the opposite end. Like, why is a black? This is a woke DEI ad. Why are they saying that Zendaya has better genes? Why didn't they hire a white woman to do that? You know this would have happened if they had a black woman in this ad campaign saying that a black woman has great genes.
But the point is, this wouldn't have happened if it was a black woman. It only happened because Sydney Sweeney, the white woman, is doing it.
No, the backlash of accusing them of being a white supremacist.
It's not accusing them. It is.
Whatever it is, but the same. But you would have people.
It was on purpose.
But doing an ad with a black person as well would have had people going like, "But now it's," which I don't agree with. If people say that it's woke, I'm not saying that it's woke.
Woke. Yeah, obviously, I'm not saying it's woke. But the script was written on the basis of she's a white lady. If it was Zendaya, it would have been written. That's what I mean.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Is this the one?
I'm not here to tell you to buy.
How many?
She did 2.
American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn.
It's not this one, no. Also, enunciate.
Is it this one?
It's this one, the one she's lying down.
2 minutes?
No, this is a video.
I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle.
Hey, dear.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My jeans are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
Shut the fuck up.
I guess the blue eyes is what they're talking about. Like the play on blue eyes and blue jeans.
Yeah.
Like blue eyes, so my jeans are blue. So I guess it only works with a white person because she says my jeans are blue.
No.
Technically. No, I'm honest. Look, I'm trying to be honest here. I do think that this same ad with a black person would have been seen as fine, and the only people that would have been complaining about it are like right-wing nut jobs, being like, this is too woke. Why is American Eagle pushing like a DEI or like trying to push a black person?
The thing is, it wouldn't have worked because she said my jeans are blue.
They could have said something.
But this was written على أساس هي بيضة.
أساس هي بيضة, but I mean, so I guess, but the question is now, are white people technically? You can't say that white people like have good genes now without being accused without being accused of being racist or white supremacist.
Because it's eugenics.
Just saying that a white person has good genes is racist.
In what instance would you ever say anyone has good genes?
You know, you look like anything.
Like they're sexy,
like you have good genes, like you have nice eyes, like you look like your parents, and you have good genes. I've heard that said many times in my life.
I mean, but there's a difference between you complimenting a random woman and then
I'm just trying to have
an ad. It's different.
I know it's different. I'm just trying to have I'm really trying to like break this down and really see if people were kind of overreacting. Now the problem is because Sydney Sweeney is MAGA, because you know that she's MAGA, and her answers in this interview do nothing to acquit her, makes it seem like she's kind of okay with the messaging and the fact that she doesn't clarify what it meant. But I do think that there is a way to just interpret the ad as what it was intended. And I do think that do the same ad with a black person. Just don't say my jeans are blue. You can even say my jeans are blue technically. You can have a black person say my jeans are blue and have the ad be completely fine and have an outrage being like, why is there it's like when they hired a trans person to promote Bud Light. Why did you get a black person to say that they have good genes? It should have been a white person. And you're going to start people doing alternate AI versions of the ad with a white person, just like they started doing a white Snow White when they hired the white actress. That's what I personally that's how I kind of see the situation. What's the opposite of good genes? Bad genes. But like, I mean, like to me, I don't say, like when they say good genes, I didn't take it as white. Like they clearly got an attractive person who's saying I have good genes. To me, they're talking about that play on words, genes and G's. And then the way people wanted to interpret it, hey, great. And especially in the climate that we're in right now in the States with a literal fascist government, with white supremacy on the rise, I get the backlash and I get sort of the interpretation. I get everything. But make the exact same ad with someone else, and I don't think you'd have a different kind of backlash. You'd have racists being like, fuck black people, essentially. Let us watch the full interview.
But you're a 13-year-old girl. Like, what does fighting give you at that time in your life?
The element of surprise.
Anthony Mahatta.
Oh, sorry. I hope we don't get fucking demonetized by...
It's a YouTube video.
It's YouTube, but sometimes some channels are pretty... not demonetized, but like blocked or something.
Ooh.
Men of the Year?
We're gonna speed it up.
Why is she in Men of the Year?
You see the great boots.
I don't know.
Great shoes too, Kat.
I know. We pulled through in the shoe game.
Strong shoe game.
I usually show up in my PJs. For whatever reason, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just actually get dressed. And then everyone liked the outfit. I was like, wow, this is the first time.
I'm so flattered. Okay, so we're good? Okay, well, we're going.
We're going.
Okay. I feel really lucky to be talking to you right now in particular because you're a producer with a film with festival buzz. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel to have Christy out in the world?
Christy is one of those projects and stories that, like when you're making it, the crew, the cast, everyone involved, we all knew it was going to be something special. We had...
Oh, by the way, fun fact. She just had a movie that came out that bombed. Christy, starring the movie she's talking about right now, starring Sydney Sweeney as like a boxer, had one of the worst opening weekends of all time for a movie releasing in 2,000 plus theaters. So this was like a wide release. It wasn't like a small independent release, and like 400 theaters. So completely flopped. So now we have Matt Bernstein says, the thing I find so tragic about Sydney Sweeney is that she's very deliberately courted an audience that does not support or care about her when she isn't posting hot photos on Instagram, and when she turns, say, 35, forget about it. So he's saying that she's going to get abandoned essentially as soon as, I mean, he thinks that if her looks run out, he thinks that, you know, she's not going to be relevant to the audience that she's currently courting, which I think is also makes sense.
Christy with us on set many days. We would sometimes just like cry because of how powerful the story is. And so being able to share that experience with the world and to be able to show dual combos from the I booked
And your personal side.
I'll find the relevant section. How'd you go? Yeah, I'm going.
A domestic violence charity? Is that, do I have all that right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm guessing
else can open their eyes to being open. I love a lot, and I know that I'm just excited to see what happens next. And so I don't really let other people define.
Come here like really willing to talk about this whole discourse that doesn't have that much to do with you, and you've come here like really willing to talk about.
And I'm not gonna be affected by that.
Yeah.
Something they read online.
There's a chance that somebody will get some idea about what you think about certain issues, or anyone, and I wondered what that was like.
What that was like?
I'm just excited to see what happens next. And so I don't really let other people define who I am. I know who I am.
Right.
I know what I value.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. But I'm just a 28-year-old woman who's trying to figure it out. And I'm still learning, and I'm
So
going
I'm just trying to find the relevant part and we'll watch it.
to do that without having to say every single thing all the time.
Right. Okay. But so you're never tempted to just like open your notes app and say, this is what I really think, and this is who I am, and this is what's going on in my life, and like stop guessing and projecting.
I mean, I'll vent to my girlfriends, but other than that, no.
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 Okay. That's honestly really impressive. Like,
I know who I am.
right.
I know what I value. I know that I'm a kind person. I know that I love a lot. And I know that I'm just excited to see what happens next. And so I don't really let other people define who I am.
I'm happy to hear that. I love secondhand concern for you lately. We're sort of talking around this American Eagle ad right now. And
Boom, found it.
Is everything? Oh, sorry. Whoops. Okay, Shazad, what happened?
Yalla.
for you lately. We're sort of talking around this American Eagle ad right now, and maybe we should just talk about it. So, were you surprised by the reaction?
I did a jean ad. I mean, the reaction definitely was a surprise, but it was, I love jeans. All
I hate her fucking face.
So yeah, like
Oh
the
my
fact that she's
God.
acting like, I mean,
can't.
for example, like for me, I think maybe like if I think that the reaction was a little bit, not blown out of proportion, but like there was too much of a focus. Like for 2 weeks, I mean, people were just talking about like the jean ad and the jean ad. It's like just talk about something else. But like she's being completely dismissive. She's not even pretending like she knows what it was about. It'd be like, you know what? I get how people could interpret it that way. And watching it back, I can kind of see like the language and like blue eyes, blue hair, and then especially at a time like this, you know what? Maybe. Like I feel for those people that kind of that had that feeling, and I do want to like clarify, like I don't agree with that, and if that's the messaging you got out of that ad, I'm super regretful. I really don't think like I'm sorry that if it, whatever, if you felt offended, something, or like at least I get it. Nothing.
wear jeans. I'm literally in jeans and a t-shirt like every day of my life.
Jeans are uncontroversial. Jeans are awesome.
Yeah, I like your jeans.
You look
This one's
great
accent.
in your jeans.
I hate the reporter. Like
Her cadence is
she's
annoying.
extremely annoying, and she's like so awkward, and you can tell she's nervous. You know what I mean? So she's like she's making it very uncomfortable.
I think I know how you're going to answer this, but I'm going to ask anyway. I mean, the president tweeted about the jeans ad, or Truth Socialed about the jeans ad, and that just seems to me like a very crazy moment
She's not even looking at her. Like, look at her. She's looking at the wall.
for anyone, and I wondered
She kind of looks like an airhead. Like,
what that was
sorry, no, I
like.
don't want to be misogynist.
It was surreal.
It was surreal. And it would be totally human. I would probably feel like thankful that somebody had my back in public, you know?
Starman is saying there's no such thing as good genes or bad genes. They don't have any real value outside of what we assume. They either pass on. I know it's just a turn of phrase, man. Like she's someone with good skin.
Yeah,
Hey, you got good genes. Like, you know, just
like God bless your genetics.
God bless your genetics. Oh, you have a beautiful mom. Look,
been said.
great genes. It's been said. It's been said to me. I've said it to other people in life. So like to me, when I first hear good genes and someone's wearing jeans, I get the play on word. Again, guarantee you make that ad with a person of color, it would not be a problematic ad at all. Or make that same campaign, but have Sydney Sweeney and a black actress and maybe like an Asian actress or a celebrity or three women, a white woman and two other women, have the exact same script, just with a different model every time. I think it would be fine. I think the fact that they just went with Sydney Sweeney and they are using language that is pretty fucking questionable that someone could associate with that. I'm just telling you how it like hit me, how the controversy hit, how people were talking about it. But you can make that same exact, like, it's a clever, like, good genes, good genetics. You can take it as, you could take it as far as they're talking about the white race and the Aryan race. Some people did take it that far. Me personally, I didn't take it there. I heard it, I watched it. I'm like, I get how some people would take it there, but to me, I find that interpretation to be a little bit extreme. And even if it is what they intended, and it could, I don't know who runs American Eagle. They could be just like a Larry Ellison type of fucking dude, fucking white supremacist, Zionist piece of shit. They're like, I only want white people to wear American Eagle jeans. That could totally be the case. I have no idea who the owners are, what their politics are. etc. But there is a way to make a very similar ad to that, an ad campaign, and it'd be fine, and it being fine. Polish Pusher just gifted 1 Do Not Worry membership. Thank you so much, Polish Pusher. Bless ya.
And conveniently, some very powerful people had my back in public. And I wondered if you felt that way.
I don't think that it's not that that feeling I didn't have that feeling, but I wasn't thinking of it like that, or like of any of it. I kind of just put my phone away. I was filming every day. I'm filming Euphoria, so I'm working like 16-hour days, and I don't really bring my phone on set, so I work and then I go home and I go to sleep. So
Jawad, it's contextually tone deaf. Exactly, it is tone deaf. And with what's happening now and with the administration, I get why that's the interpretation, and I get how that's the interpretation. But I also can see another time where it could have been different, or just change the models. And if someone is saying Gap responded with an ad featuring Cat's Eye. I don't know who that is, but I'm assuming
Cat's Eye is a girl band, and it's like diverse.
They're not white, right? Yeah. That's a smart response. But then I'm sure you're gonna have people online be like, look, Cat's Eye's going all woke, and like it's the endless fucking culture war shit.
Oh, I don't really see a lot of it.
You've made a really good case for keeping your thoughts and your life separate from that work. But the risk is that, there's a chance that somebody will get some idea about what you think about certain issues and feel like, I don't want to see Christy because of that. Like, do you worry about that?
No.
When she asked, I wasn't focused.
Do you worry about that? Like the way she asked on the
what you think about certain issues and
so it's been known that she's a registered Republican. There was a picture of like her family's birthday party where they were wearing like not MAGA hats, but like a play on MAGA hats, like make birthdays great again or something. So implying that her family is Republican. So now she's asking her like basically the fact that, people think you're Republican, was that affect? Can that affect the success of your movie?
Risk is that, there's a chance that somebody will get some idea about what you think about certain issues and feel like, I don't want to see Christy because of that. Like, do you worry about that?
Just her smile. Like, do you worry about that? Do you worry that your movie's gonna flop?
Feel like
because of
I
your
don't want to see
beliefs?
Christy because of that. Like, do you worry about that?
Like, do you worry about that? Do you worry like your movie's gonna flop? And like with a fucking smile like that? I don't know, man. I don't like this lady at all.
No.
And I don't like Sydney Sweeney at all. Don't get me wrong.
If somebody is closed off because of something they read online to a powerful story like Christy, then I hope something else can open their eyes to being open to art and being open to learning, and I'm not gonna be affected by that.
Yeah. You've come here like really willing to talk about this whole discourse that doesn't have that much to do with you, and I'm grateful for that. Is there something that you want to say about the ad itself? The Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Do you have...
The ad spoke for itself.
You think the ad spoke for itself? Okay, and...
She hates her. Sydney just wants to punch this lady right now. That's all I can tell you. She just wants to punch this lady right now.
The criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity.
Okay, but again,
About white supremacy?
so she's saying people shouldn't joke about white genetic supremacy.
That was kind of
Okay, can we
like the
just continue
criticism,
her?
broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think
Specifically? So, okay, the way she says that. But I mean, look, one second. I got it.
Specifically in this political climate. Criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like
White people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority.
Okay, what's her answer?
I'm just thinking the way she's framing it. White people shouldn't listen. I'm not a white person. Technically, I guess you could say like I'm not black. I'm white, but like we're not. I consider myself brown. We're Arabs. I don't know where that counts us. We're technically Caucasian. If I were to be in the States, I would have to fill in the thing. But like, listen, she's basically saying, and she's a white person herself, she's saying white people shouldn't joke about. But again, I didn't take it as they're saying that white people's genes are superior. I took it as they're saying that this woman that the world has agreed upon that is attractive, has good genes. Again, I'm not making the jump that a lot of people are making. A lot of people are telling me that I'm wrong in the chat. I get it.
That was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
Specifically?
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
I mean, you see, but you gotta.
When I have an issue, people want to speak. I want to speak about. People will hear.
You gotta be like, listen. I get how some people interpreted the ad. That was not my intention. When I saw it, it seemed like an innocent gene ad or something. But I get it, you know. And the political climate we're in, people are feeling unsafe. People are feeling unwelcome. So if anyone did feel uncomfortable, I just wanted to clarify that those aren't my beliefs. The fact that she can't even say that, but I think she's not saying that is because she just fucking hates this reporter at this point. I think she just hates this lady.
We should talk about Cassie. You got back together with Cassie. You spent some time in Cassie land.
I am.
Yeah, I wonder. She's not gonna laugh at your jokes now. So you back with Cassie? Huh? She's like, I don't give a fuck.
Cassie, you got back together with Cassie. You spent some time in Cassie land.
I am.
I wondered if after the break and after the changes in your life since the last time you were Cassie, if you
Cassie
came
from
back.
Euphoria, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
When was the last season of Euphoria? It's been
3 years.
Because Sam put together a show of like a powerhouse lineup of really.
So I would say this is an interview between two horrible people, essentially.
I know, we're fucking this lady. She's innocent. She's just a bad interviewer.
Yeah, horrible interviewer. Yeah, it's a bad interview. Bad at her job. I'm sure she's a sweet person. Specifically.
Okay, listen. I don't think she's saying she's a white supremacist in this interview. I think she's saying.
You seem like you're in an ad that is pushing for white supremacy.
She's not gonna like. Yeah, she doesn't want to give that like, that theory that the ad is like white supremacist ideology any like weight. So like she's like, I'm ignoring the haters. If I want to be a white supremacist, you guys would know. Like she's saying like she would just say it if those were her beliefs.
Oh,
but it's weird. Like I feel like if that wasn't the case, she should have defended it better. I'm about it.
So here, this is how the right is responding. The left hates Sydney Sweeney because she's attractive.
We have a lot of attractive women. We don't need Sydney Sweeney.
And doesn't apologize it. What they hate is anything that reeks of natural hierarchy, of being superior in every way to the gray lump that composes the indistinguishable and uninspiring mass of our equal and democratic society. Hence why the good genes ad is so hated by them. It is obviously true, and in being true, it is an expression of the similarly true fact that many genes are bad. But that's the problem. Well, that's the problem. Honestly, to me, the ad isn't even the problem. The fact that the world, the way they interpret it, like, just khalas, you can't say good genes anymore. Like, just throw out the whole phrase. Like, no.
That's the thing. Like, they do this market research. They
don't even
search
use it in ads anymore.
Climate, like, there's a lot of research going into this. This doesn't exist in a fucking vacuum, especially American Eagle. It's a giant conglomerate.
It's just the way the people are interpreting it, essentially. Like,
but they should have known. If it wasn't on purpose.
And I got people talking, and for a lot of people, that's what matters. Like, they want ads, they want to sell jeans. But do any black people wear American Eagle? Do I have?
I guess. Yeah.
I really don't think so.
I mean, I've never worn American Eagle in my life.
Is the whitest brand of all time. Like American Eagle, Hollister, Abercrombie and Fitch.
But they were really popular among teenagers.
White teenagers, yes, whites. You're not gonna catch a black person dead wearing a Hollister, Abercrombie and Fitch, or American Eagle, or Aeropostale, okay, or like Rule. I forgot the name of that other place. All of those places, all of them places. So what are they saying? Nothing. Not apologizing. Wait, what? Did I finish reading this guy's tweet? Hence why the good genes ad is so hated is obviously true, and in being true expression of the similarly true fact that many genes are bad and nearly not all as good as hers. Not apologizing for that recognition is important because a rejection of equality is what defines the right, and why her refusal to apologize is so critical.
It's just they're pretending as if Sydney Sweeney is fucking Aphrodite. No, none of you bitches knew who she was 2 years ago when she was doing gay Netflix shows, and now you want to put her up as this epitome of white beauty. You don't know her and you don't like her. What the fuck is all of this even about? Stupid.
Oh shit, we got a drone
Bullshit.
flying. A drone is flying over Beirut, over Madam Khayed. Over Marina, guys. W's in the chat. Well wishes for Marina. We've got drones fucking pestering Beirut. Are you hearing drones?
Yeah, they've been doing that for 2 years.
Yeah, I wear Levi's jeans. I don't fuck with the...
I'm wearing Zod right now.
I have
Sorry.
purchased American Eagle things in the past, like a long time ago now, when I lived in the States. But we don't fucks with no American Eagle. But look, I do think...
We don't have one here.
Let me look at
We don't have an American Eagle here anymore. We used to have one. But we don't anymore.
I'm trying to see, like, yeah, I'm guessing. Look, I do agree with you guys. Ultimately, probably that was their intention. But I guess I'm an idealist. Okay, I'd like to imagine a world where white people can say that they have great. Why am I defending white people, bro? Why am I even defending this shit? I guess I am naive. Like, part of me was like, just good genes play on word. I didn't go the extra mile and was like, they're saying that white people are the best. But when you see how people interpret it online, and when you see how the crazy or right-wingers start going like, you see, white people, American Eagle says that white people are the best, then I'm like, okay, then just don't fucking make that ad at that point, I guess. Just out of how people are going to interpret it. You know, just fucking don't talk about good genes anymore. Because if you say a black person has good genes, you're going to get fucking insane people on the internet, you know, losing their shit. But at least, I guess, they're going to stop buying your brand, which I guess is good. Should brands take a stand more often? Okay, let's see. Yeah. Carhartt is good. I don't have any Carhartt pants. I have, like, jackets and stuff.
I love Carhartt. If anyone in Lebanon knows where I can get Carhartt, let me know.
Outlets sell that shit a lot. Any, like, outlet you go to will sell Carhartt.
Like Grand Outlets and stuff?
Yeah, hold it, like, or American Center or whatever.
American Center has clothes? I thought it just has, like, food and...
They got everything. Okay, let's talk about what we're watching lately. Recent movies, TV shows. What's been going on in the world of movies? Karine, you could... what have you been watching?
Thank you. In theaters last week, I watched One Battle After Another with my dad. Don't watch it with your dad. There's a lot of sex scenes in it. It was not comfortable.
That's always awkward, yeah.
But the movie's really good. And depicts a pretty nice father-daughter relationship, which is unfortunate because of the sex scenes. Anyway, and I also watched Begonia, which was really fucking good and weird and crazy, but like really just typical Yorgos Lanthimos film. I really liked it. And I haven't seen Poor Things, so I can't compare the two. But I thought it was very forward-thinking. I thought it was... And it kind of gaslights you the entire time. The score is really nice. Sound design is really good. The ending is so existential. It's a really good movie. I really recommend it.
Which movie?
Begonia.
Oh, Begonia.
And for TV shows, I'm tuned into Rachel Sennett's I Love LA. So only episode 1 came out. So we're seated for that. Is anyone watching Rachel Sennett's I Love LA? It's directed by Lawrence Scafaria, who did Hustlers, and I really like that movie. So
you recommend Begonia and you recommend One Battle After Another?
I do recommend them, yes.
I'll probably watch One Battle After Another is like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
You don't feel them, you know. And I feel a movie when it's long because I have a small bladder. I didn't feel that one.
I'm gonna watch it on the high seas. I don't want to help our boy Leo DiCaprio, that Tel Aviv hotel. So
okay, sure. Let's help another Israeli producer from Hollywood. Who gives a fuck anymore?
Hey.
Who gives a fuck? They're all Israeli.
Hey, they could be. I mean, no, actually, no. Fuck it.
What are you watching? He watched that fucking Predator movie or whatever it was.
I watched Predator Badlands, and let me say that movie is fucking badass as fuck. It's like 2 hours of pure fucking adrenaline. Look, honestly, it's just such an amazing action movie. Great action, great story, great use of the Predator franchise in a new way. Instead of being the antagonist this time, the Predator is the main character. They introduce you to some like Predator lore on their planet, brutal kills, great creature design, very fun. Elle Fanning is great in the movie as like a Wayland Yutani robot. Super fucking fun movie. It made like a whole bunch of money this weekend. It made a lot more than they were expecting. They thought it was going to make around 25 million opening weekend. It's looking closer to like $38-39 million. Great.
You actually look at numbers. That's crazy.
I love box office numbers. I've been looking at
I don't know what any movie makes.
I've been looking at box office numbers since I was a wee boy. Since I was 11 years old, I've been following box office numbers. So it's making a lot of money, which is nice to see. I like to support theaters, Karine. If the theatrical...
I love supporting theaters.
So if movie theaters don't make money, if movie theaters don't make money, then you ain't nobody going to be making no begonias. Nogzalato, who's been a member for 8 months, says, thanks for the shout out. Sorry I missed it and glad you enjoyed Maki's portrait. I'll make a Nata one too. It's been a while since I picked up my craft. Well, Nogzalato, don't you stop. Don't you stop drawing, because that's a beautiful Maki photo that I cherish with all my heart.
Have you heard of Pluribus? My friend's watching it. I'm gonna tune in because Vince Gilligan, who I learned recently directed Breaking Bad. I did not know that. I know him from The X-Files. He wrote and directed a lot of The X-Files, which was one of my favorite shows ever. So I'm gonna be tuning in for that. For Vince Gilligan.
Marina sends $2 and says, we need Elijah for anime reviews. Marina, Elijah is too busy for the show now. He might make a couple of appearances here and there as like a guest of the show, but like he won't be here. Unfortunately, you can ask him on Instagram. He's too busy though, but I don't have the heart to take him out of the animation. But yeah. What were you saying? Yeah, Pluribus, I haven't seen it yet. The trailers for it, I'm not gonna lie, looked really shit.
I haven't seen anything.
The trailers looked so vague, and I hate I hate shows that are like very mysterious. Kind of like I really enjoyed the first season of Severance. Season 2 became like mystery for the sake of mystery, and like here's a room with goats. I was like, okay, this is getting kind of stupid, and they keep fucking stretching and milking the fucking thing. I had the vibe from the trailers that it was like that. The trailers were very vague. I did not like the trailers. I'll be honest with you guys. The trailers and the marketing did nothing to make me want to watch Pluribus. But once the reactions to the first 2 episodes started coming out, people saying that it's like one of the greatest pilots of all time. And like Vince Gilligan does it again, and it's incredible and it's amazing. Now I think I want to check it out because of the word of mouth. And Vince Gilligan, obviously, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, X-Files, the dude's a fucking legend. So I do want to check it out. The marketing, though, did nothing to help. It's literally just the word of mouth and the reviews that I've been seeing. If you guys like action movies, if you guys like Predator, if you guys like any of that sort of shit, I cannot recommend Predator Badlands again. I honestly want to watch it a second time. Like, I honestly am down to go back to the theater and watch Predator Badlands again. I kind of want to watch Prey again. And I'm excited to watch it again. It's so. Do you not like action movies or like sci-fi at all? Like, do you know?
I hate action movies. I like sci-fi if it's existential, not like, oh my god, aliens are invading the earth.
Yeah, no,
and we must kill them.
This is not like that. This is just like a dope fucking man film, okay?
I hate man movies.
It's a man
movie.
It's a fucking man movie. Unapologetic. You know what?
Hate.
I get what Ellison is trying to do with Paramount. You know what I mean? I'm all for the alpha male. Let's go, Sydney. More Gene ads for Sydney Sweeney.
More Sydney Sweeney being a sexy white woman.
White supremacy. Let's go with the.
Let's go white supremacy.
Call of Duty movies. Predator. Fuck yeah, men, alpha male. It's really cool.
What about shows? Are you watching any shows?
No, not currently. Nothing new. I've been watching My Cat from Hell again. Jackson Galaxy on YouTube. Y'all like My Cat from Hell?
It's not a TV show.
Watched a little bit of that yesterday. Been getting back to my Jackson Galaxy. I used to watch Jackson Galaxy like 10 years ago when I still lived in the States. Now I'm watching it again. He's still going. He's still rescuing all
I'm surprised.
He's still fucking doing it, man. He lost a lot of weight. He's looking good. He's healthy. He goes to these like fucking feral cats, and it's so funny like how these little cats are ruining these people's lives. Like, I walk into a house, like, this cat controls our lives. I'm like,
you can get rid of it.
And you see this tiny little cat like hissing in the corner. I'm like, you can't live your lives because of this like tiny little thing. And no, like there's always like the threat of putting them down. Like, if we can't get Pickles to be friendly, we're gonna have to put it down. It's like, why do you have to kill all these animals? They're always so insistent. Like, we have to put you down, little buddy. Americans love putting down pets. If we can't find you a home at the pound, you're putting you down. It's like, Jesus, the cat's just hissing. He just scratched a couple people. We got to put him down if Jackson Galaxy can't help. So it's like, Jesus, if he can't help these cats, they're going to kill him. There's a lot at stake. A lot at stake on My Cat from Hell. Kate says those cats are from hell, though. They are from hell.
Mulder and Scully.
What's up?
Nothing. I'm just showing them my wallpaper. It's Mulder and Scully from the X-Files.
Oh, go for it. Hey, I used to have a I Want to Believe poster.
I still have one.
In my dorm room. So, are you into the whole alien stuff, UFOs? Do you actually have interest in that?
Different. For me, like, it's not just aliens and UFOs. It's monsters of the week. It's people who are disregarded by society. It's these two weirdos who are so like they're so different, but they're so alike in their search for truth and absolution, and it's beautiful.
But do you believe that aliens took Mulder's sister or not? What ended up being the thing? Did they take her sister? What ended up happening?
It was complicated, but aliens in the show, they're like, it's complicated. They're real, but also they're not. Like,
I just can't remember.
They're real. They're real.
They made. I remember one of the
But
movies.
cigarette smoking man, he's the controller. He controls everything.
He's the Man in Black. Yeah, of course. You got it. So you're not into, because I love aliens and stuff. I'm a big UFO guy. People try to call them UAPs nowadays. I don't fuck with that.
That sounds woke. What's a
They're
UAP?
They're not fucking called It's unidentified aerial phenomenon, because UFO sounds too kooky now. Like the term has been like, once you say UFOs, it's been merged with like Bigfoot and shit like that. You know what
I understand. Yeah, I understand.
So they're like trying to distance themselves from the kooks and be like rebranding it to like.
We have so many UFOs around
You
here.
could take it seriously. They're UAPs. It's the unidentified aerial phenomenon. Look, but like, hey, they're UFOs for now and forever.
Kiss.
Okay. Anyways, a quick update. We talked last week about Bill Maher's girlfriend, who used to date Al Pacino. She's 31 years old. She has a thing for older men, so she was dating Al Pacino, who's in like his 80s or something. Well, apparently, she's dated a whole bunch of old dudes. So Al Pacino's 29-year-old, 8-month pregnant girlfriend has dated him, Mick Jagger, and Clint Eastwood. She's collecting old man cum like Infinity Stones. I'm sorry for that. That was pretty vulgar. But she's been with Al Pacino, Mick Jagger, now, what's his name again? Bill Maher. Now, to be fair, apparently she didn't date Clint Eastwood, but here she is in the back of his car like, why are you hanging out with all these old geriatric men? Come on, lady. She just wants to, like, be with every legend who's ever existed. You know? Legends like Bill Maher.
How does she even find them?
I don't know. Like, I have no idea. I really don't know. They're probably all friends. She's like, hey, can I, like, you know, can you give me Mick's number? Something. I don't know. This is kind of fucked up. Like, she's definitely, or this is, look, she's got a taste in men. That's her preference. It's just kind of sketchy. What if she's trying to get like a kid from like every legend? Like, I want to have Al Pacino's kid. I want to have Mick Jagger's kid.
By now.
I want. She's already had Al Pacino's kid. So she has little Pacino running around. What if she's like, I want to have a child, you know, from all of these dynasties? You know what I mean? Have all these talented children. No? Haley says
I feel like she would have been pregnant by now.
Haley says it's for the conversation.
Sure.
Haley says it's for conversation.
What's
She's
for
just hanging out with them. Like, you know, they have good stories probably. This one time, back in 1977, I looked at Francis Ford Coppola and I told him, Francis, I want a bigger part in Godfather Part 3. You know? She's like, boring her to death with their stories. And Clint Eastwood trying to tell a fucking story. Oh my God. When I made a fistful of dollars, I saw a
saying random shit.
I saw a Mexican running across the street and I wanted to fucking shoot him right then and there.
Jesus.
Goddamn Mexicans. You know? Mick Jagger. What kind of stories could Mick Jagger tell? I don't know. Hey. Let us move on to Nola Magnolia has just gifted 5 Do Not Worry memberships. W's in the chat for Nola Magnolia. Let you know. Let me update.
Oh my God.
I remember what we got 20 minutes left. What's wrong?
No, not you. I just saw something on my phone.
Constantly complaining.
Not you. I'm not complaining about you. Fuck. How much is this? Oh my God. I drank 500 milliliters of iced tea.
We're almost at our members' goal. We love you guys so much, by the way.
Our members' goal, our subscribers' goal has never been more over.
Our subscriber, oh yeah, we're done. We're never touching that 30K again. How many more did we lose right now? Oh, no more. I mean,
did we lose any? We're at fucking 0.5.
29.5. Hell yeah.
We were at 0.6 at the beginning of the stream.
No, we were still at 0.5. We were still at 0.5. We had 30K subs for like 2 days. It was beautiful. It was great. Felt nice.
You guys are fucking
I tasted
flakes.
success. I tasted success for a little bit. It was great. It was great. Okay, folks. Okay, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner. I wish there was an app we could talk about this on.
Yeah, he has an app, right?
He
Jeremy
had an
Renner.
app. Yeah, the Jeremy Renner app.
So Hawkeye actor Jeremy Renner reportedly threatened to call ICE on his Chinese film partner.
She had a film partner.
We're gonna read the article. It's a little bit.
Okay.
It's kind of interesting. There's a lot there. So, Marvel star Jeremy Renner accused of threatening to call ICE on Chinese film partner. She is scared for her life. Let us read this insane story.
Why is the Haran in the back?
Ads. Jeremy Renner has been accused of threatening to call ICE on his filmmaking partner. Chinese filmmaker Yi Zhu, 34, shared a series of bombshell allegations against the Hawkeye star, who's 54, in various Instagram posts this week. Zhu, who made a documentary and animated movie with Renner, claimed he randomly reached out to her on direct message and WhatsApp in June 2025 and sent her a string of unwanted, unsolicited, pornographic images of himself. That's good to know.
Wait. He threatened to...
No, but that before he threatened her.
Okay.
In June of 2025, he sent her a bunch of like dick pics and shit.
Is he married?
Divorced. I believe he's divorced. I have to look it up.
Whoa, he sent her dick pics? And she's like his like professional film partner.
Yeah. Now,
Whoa.
so they had worked together on like an animated film, okay? Now the pair ended up forming a romantic relationship. So the dick pics worked. That's the crazy part.
So what they do?
They ended up forming a romantic relationship
No way.
and worked together on 2 projects. So weirdly enough, he's got that.
How big do you think it is? How big do you think it is?
Jeremy Renner has motion. I don't know how big it was. I don't know what he was doing, but those pornographic images, as we described, they worked.
Vote in the comments if it's cut or uncut.
So romantic relationship. They worked together on 2 projects. Zhu claimed, but things allegedly took a turbulent turn during a meeting about the documentary Chronicles of Disney at Renner's home in Reno, Nevada.
Of course, he lives in Reno, Nevada.
So she's released some pictures to prove that they were together, because people might not believe her. So here they're in a convertible driving together, blah blah blah. So she says, I was discussing about the doc logistics. Then he drank a bottle of wine alone and got angry, yelling for 2 hours, Zhu told the Daily Mail. Here's another picture of them together. Jeremy here. He's also a singer. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know he's a singer. He makes Imagine Dragons-esque music.
So these are some messages.
What you doing, babe?
I got home. She says, already? That was fast. Haha. Or did he reply? No, she sent that, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Why are they on? Oh my god, he has a WhatsApp. That's so funny.
Then she sends the food. He's like, drop off. Okay. Then she said, I had to location share to my team, my parents, and Disney colleagues in case something happens to me. They know where I am, she explained. I had to lock myself in a room to be safe, praying he would not come into the room at night, as he was really angry. I did not say a word. I was so scared for my life. But Zhu did tell a colleague she'd be safe staying at Renner's place. The Daily Mail also published Zhu's alleged text with her Disney colleagues during the incident, and the messages Zhu called Renner violent and said she was worried. Can you lock yourself in the bathroom? He sounds crazy, one told worker texted
Oh my god.
Zhu. She replied, I did lock, hope he can't open. I'm so worried. He yelled for 2 hours with 1 bottle of wine down alone. In one of her Instagram posts, Zhu claimed Renner threatened to contact immigration when she confronted him about his behavior.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so she claimed he threatened to contact immigration. He wants to call ICE. When I called him out privately about his past misconduct and asked him to behave properly, to respect me as a woman and as a filmmaker, he threatened to call immigration/ICE on me, an act that deeply shocked and frightened me, she wrote. That's extremely fucked up, especially now with all these videos of ICE, people beating the shit out of people, whether they're disabled.
Hold on, I'm confused. She went to his house knowing that he's gonna be violent? I don't get it.
No, they went for a meeting about like a documentary. He drank a bottle of wine and lost his shit, apparently.
Yeah, but why had she shared her location with her friends before? Did she suspect it was gonna go wrong?
No, I guess when she was hiding in the bathroom, I think she shared it, like, to come rescue her or something. In one of the messages she gave to the Daily Mail, Zhu called Renner a pig and told him to go to hell. She added, you used to send dick pics. No one said anything so far. Oh, you use all apps to send dick pics. Not his own app. No one said anything so far. Immigration will be notified of your, whatever Renner
what the fuck?
allegedly
He sent dick pics to other people?
That's what she's saying.
Guys, let me know if you've ever seen his penis.
That's what she's saying. Immigration will be notified. Renner allegedly responded. Zhu refused to provide the rest of the message, which was cut off. In another Instagram post, Zhu said that it took a long time before she had the courage to write this and speak up. She also described her story as a story of survival against domestic aggression, porn abuse, and abuse of workplace and abuse as a woman. The post has reached out to Renner and Zhu for comment.
My god.
So yeah, Jeremy Renner, Hawkeye himself. who he was almost like killed by a snowplow like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, people in the comments are saying he's had like a serious accident before.
Yeah, like he almost died from like a snowplow thing. Shut up.
Jesus.
Yeah, kind of crazy. Let's try to listen to one of his songs.
Yeah, let's. He does that scream sing that men who can't sing do. That like Benson Boone.
Let's see, Jeremy Renner, main attraction. I mean,
Renner.
God, we're gonna get fucking copyrighted for that shit, huh?
We're already copyrighted.
You're the queen of my throne.
Oh my god, man, that's so cringy. Jeremy Renner.
Isn't it like already just so bad?
You're the star of the show.
Like, how does he have an app of himself? Like, what was on that app? Like, he would just share pictures of
It was
himself?
like Instagram, yeah. It was only he could post on it.
Shimmer like gold. Now, baby, let's ride.
Oh, he does sound like him, just like Imagine.
Yeah, see?
Oh, fuck.
We got nothing but time. You get all the
Oh, okay.
It's bad. It's not good.
How many views does this have?
Also, he's
11
like so
million views?
Jesus.
Jesus, that's a lot of fucking views, man. Okay, how about this song right here? 3.9 million views 5 years ago. Jeremy Renner, Best Part of Me. Oh, it's about his little daughter. Let's see.
Oh, does she know her daddy sends dick pics? That's adorable.
I'm gonna call ICE. You Asian bitch. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Jeremy, Hawkeye.
The sun's out in LA. This lonely hotel room. It's far too far from you. Missing another.
Listen, like, you don't have to be a singer, man. You can just sing privately at home, karaoke. Like, do you want to make an album?
And oceans, I'm counting the seconds. No distance.
Like, he makes like his Avengers co-stars like listen to this. He gives them free CDs. Like, guys, my new album's dropping. I want you all to have a signed copy. Hey, Robert Downey, here's a signed copy of my album.
Nobody wants this.
Could
This is
keep me
useless.
from you. And even a million
Oh, okay, that's enough. Maybe a little bit more, actually.
miles away. When now my hairs have turned to gray. You'll always.
Okay, that's enough. That is officially enough, folks.
That was not good. I think it's been a while. I don't think he releases music anymore.
Let's see. Let's go to his YouTube channel. 400,000 subscribers. Why can't we have 400,000 subscribers?
Because we're not Jeremy Renner. We're not Hawkeye. We should be Hawkeye.
Ooh, he released a song a month. BTS, a song. No, he's still releasing shit.
He is?
Or maybe just like vlogs of his life. The fuck is this? This is like, there's no music here? No sound? It's like drone footage of like a kid's party.
So no music?
There's no sound coming out of this. That's an interesting video. No comments. Comments are turned off. Haley D sends $5 and says, how long before he's dropping his mixtapes into Happy Meals? Oh my god. Listen to my shit, please. Okay, but this is such a weird YouTube channel. 1 second.
We should listen to California again. California Dreamin'.
Is this more just drone footage with no sound?
What is it? This is so weird.
I guess he did lose his mind after that snowplow accident. RDJ's also a singer? No way. I can't type worth of shit, guys. Don't judge me. I fucking hate this keyboard.
Robert Downey Jr.
And Sting?
And Sting.
No, like, does he have like singles?
This is a night I've been dreaming of forever. The mirror takes a look at my.
Oh, Jeremy Renner might be better than this.
He sounds familiar.
What? Yo, Jeremy Renner is better than RDJ.
All again, but I'll drive to your place.
This is so cringy watching these people sing, man. Oh my god. I don't know why it's so cringy, but they're so cringy.
I spit gravel as I back out of the back door and the 20s roll around.
Oh, this is like some Bob, trying to be Bob Dylan? What is this?
He's like mimicking someone with his voice, but I can't pinpoint who. Someone
Show
tell me.
up on Monday, they're gone nuts and eat their hats well.
Is he like making, is this like a joke? Or is he actually trying to sing well?
It looks sincere.
This is bad. This shit is bad. These people are feeling it too. Okay, let's see if we have any more. We talked about most of the topics today, folks.
Can we do California Dreaming?
Do you really like it? Mr. Beast. Do you want to do the Mr. Beast Saudi Arabia park? We have 12 more minutes. Or talk about the Mummy 4. Fuck it, the Mummy 4 there's nothing.
I don't want to talk about either of those.
Mr. Beast. let's quickly, because I'm not gonna talk about this later. Fuck it.
Sorry, Mr. Beast.
I said it's gonna take 10 seconds. You guys don't want 10 more minutes of content? 10 more minutes of content? Robert Downey Jr. I'm singing a song. I'm a white man, a song with a guitar. Is that what people singing? I'm Robert Downey Jr.
I don't think that's what those are the words.
So, Bad Pierogi sends two pounds and says, in 500 meters, turn left, a reference to Shru's lyric in the Dr. Food song. Bad Pierogi, fucking good catch right there. Mr. Beast will launch his own theme park, Beastland, in Saudi Arabia. It will open on November 13th as part of Riyadh season. This post came out on November 6th. Today is November 10th, folks. Along with the announcement, look at this. They've shared a 3D rendering of the park for something that's bound to open in 7 days. Do you know how much fucking slave labor they're gonna need to build this thing?
7 days and they hadn't built any of it?
It's announced on November 6th and it's gonna open on November 13th. How fucking batshit crazy.
There's no way it's empty.
Is that? It's fucking insane, isn't it? No, it's not. This is a 3D rendering. This isn't even
Yeah, I
real.
know, but what the fuck?
Like, how's it gonna be ready? Like, those slaves are working non-stop right now. There's like 12 dudes probably died right now, like setting up one of his boulder games. So again, he recently like took a picture with what's his name, Turki Al-Sheikh, who's like the head of like the whole entertainment side of like the Saudi stuff. And people were like, obviously he's just taking the money, he's selling out. Mr. Beast wants that Saudi money.
When has Mr. Beast not been a sellout? I don't understand.
His intentions are pure, Karine. He wants to help the charity.
When has he been a normal person?
So Cold put out this funny tweet. Opens next week in Saudi Arabia. No photos, only digital renders. You know those human slaves are working around the clock on this. And here's a Mr. Beast tweet, actually. Next week, Beastland and our brand new theme park opens. We built custom games modeled after our videos that don't exist anywhere else and will have the world's largest prize wall.
Who wants this?
For example, this game called Tower Siege, where you load balls into real catapults and have to land them in these giant 60-foot tubes for points. 12 slaves died building this game. Drop Zone is also exciting. 6 people are standing on trap doors, a button lights up, blah, blah, blah. He's describing the games. I didn't want this to be like a typical theme park. Thought of things from first principles and created games I would love to play. Tons of original games created. Plus, of course, we have roller coasters and rides. Opening day is November 13th.
November 13th, that's like in 3 days.
Peter is asking him what was the reasoning with the location. Mr. Beast in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Mr. Beast says, middle of the world because a majority of my audience is outside America and we have a big Middle Eastern fan base. Wanted to give them a chance to participate. Oh, how sweet. He's doing it for us, Karine. He's doing it for all of us. Honestly, should we go review the Mr. Beast thing? But I mean, it's like a budget. I got to buy a flight to Saudi Arabia.
I don't know if they'll let me in. I'm sure.
Hotels.
They might not let me in.
You might not be let in. Plus, we all have to get visas. Like, I don't want to go to Saudi Arabia, guys.
I don't want to go to Saudi Arabia either.
Like, don't make me go. Yeah, don't make me. You were excited about going to Beast game.
No, it would be funny to
Let's
go,
make a
but
poll.
I don't want to go.
Let's make a poll. Let's make a poll.
Let's make a poll. Should we go to Saudi Arabia?
Wait, I have to end my other poll. 1 second, folks. Start a poll.
We've been making too many polls.
It's okay. It's fun.
No, it's fun, but like it's funny.
Should we go to Saudi Arabia to try Beastland? Yes, no. Okay, poll is out.
So vote while we listen to California Dreaming.
Should we go to Saudi Arabia to review Beastland? I mean, listen, the content would be kind of fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Oh, but actually, so the funniest part of this whole thing. Let me reopen that link.
Polish Pusher said they're making Umrah soon. Let me know if you need a field reporter. yeah. Travel to Riyadh
And look,
after Umrah
so
and let us know.
So this tweet, this is really funny. They looked up like sort of the rules and the regulations for Beastland, and they have this adherence to the rules of public taste in line with the culture, values, and tradition of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So Mr. Beast is implementing Sharia law, Lamau. So Beastland is technically going to have Sharia law, folks.
That's really funny.
That's kind of funny. You know, it's kind of funny. So people are voting. Look, 32% want us to go to Saudi Arabia. Those people have good taste in content. Look, we don't want to go. I don't want to spend money to go.
Fucking Yemen Halloween. You think we're gonna go to Saudi
But like,
Arabia?
it would be how hilarious. Like, imagine us being in Saudi Arabia, going to fucking Beastland under the fucking heat.
And then I have to wear fucking abaya.
With these not anymore. It's become open-minded now.
But Sharia law.
They've changed the Sharia law. It's Sharia law light.
Sharia law's over.
Sharia law al-khafif. So 63% don't want us to go to Saudi Arabia. I've already been to Saudi Arabia, guys, for work a few years ago. I've spent time in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia.
My family's all been for like religious reasons, but like I'm not gonna do that. So I've never been.
I went for work and only work. I can tell you that.
My dad did Hajj, and my dad and my brother and my mom and my dad all did Umrah on different occasions. So interesting vibes.
Chris voted yes. Look, at 39% yes is not that bad. Listen, guys, it's going to cost a few $1,000s. So once we get that figured out, we will go and review Beastland. How long is Beastland going to be over there?
Oh, what? I thought it was just like an amusement park.
Yeah, it's season. I think it's not going to be permanent. I think if they're building it in a week, if they're putting it together in a week, I think it's like kind of like a temporary like carnival or thing.
Riyadh season is like, I think till spring or something. I'm not sure.
Before we play Dating and Money, California Dreaming,
Yay!
To thank all of our lovely patrons, all of our lovely members. To everyone who joined, we got 8 new members today. So to everybody who gifted memberships today, thank you so much. That's very lovely of you. To everybody who sent in super chats, thank you so much. That's very lovely of you. We love you all. I'll be back. No live stream tomorrow, but I'll be back with live streams Wednesday, Thursday, and probably Friday. Gonna go live stream crazy for the rest of the week. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I think there's like an H3 episode today. He's probably gonna be like threatening to sue Crazy World Happy Mind. I forgot what the name was.
What the fuck are you
Might react to some of that on Wednesday. See what's going on.
The chat earlier was talking about Hila's makeup line, so I guess you could talk about that too.
She did what with the makeup?
Her new makeup line is getting backlash for whatever reason.
Oh, really? What is it getting? I mean, getting backlash for the same like reason that Teddy Fresh is getting backlash?
I have no idea. I'm just the messenger.
Tell me, Karine, now what's going on with the makeup? Yeah, no, they released the Teddy Glow, which is a makeup side of like Teddy Fresh.
Is it new or did they have it before the makeup?
No, it's new. They've just launched into that.
Ooh, Hila Klein makeup.
To all of our beautiful members, to all of our beautiful patrons, we love you. I will try my best to do a members live stream this week. It's been a tight week a little bit. I've been very busy, but it will most likely happen. Stay tuned. You'll find out when. We love you all. Thank you so much. Moverdose says, why are we dissing Saudi now? Can we differentiate between the government, the land, and its people? Yeah, no, the people are great. Everyone
My beef is purely with the Saudi people.
With the people? Your beef is with the people?
Saudi people.
No, a lot of the people that I met were great, to be honest with you. It really depends.
I've never met a Saudi person, so I can't judge.
Yeah, no, it depends. The government is very strict. People can't really say what they want. The time that I spent in Saudi, honestly, was like in nature. The nature is very beautiful. But it's just what they're, it's just the use of what is it called? The kafala system. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we all use it. Nola Magnolia gifted
Nola Magnolia with another 5 Do Not Worry memberships. Thank you so much. And no, Moverdose. I mean, all the love to our Saudi viewers and everything like that. Of course. And I got to see Al Ula Desert before it became a like tourist destination, so that's good. And Moverdose also, if you're curious, I worked on a TV show called German Nufud, The Desert, many years ago. I was one of like the producers on that show. So if you want to see the show that I helped produce that was made in Saudi Arabia in the untouched Ula Desert, look up German Nufud, also known as the desert in English. So hell yeah, enjoy that. Nola, W's in the chat for Nola Magnolia, gifting another 5 memberships. That's fucking awesome. It's very generous. So we are now at around 316 members, almost at our goal. We love you. Chat, let's enjoy the song. You know what's coming. You wanted it. Karine wanted it.
Yeah, let's go.
It's the final day, but he's really not afraid. Got a lot of money, but you know he's on his way. But you know I'm still the same. Might have lost my taste. California dreaming, yeah, I'm headed to LA.
And he does not copyright. Thankfully, we're never gonna hit 30,000 subscribers, so I'm never gonna have to sing this, guys. I'm never gonna have to sing this ever.
If you do, I'll do the guitar backup.
It's the final day, but he's really not afraid. Got a lot of money, but you know he's on his way. But you know I'm still the same. Might have lost my taste. California dreaming, yeah, I'm headed to LA. California dreaming, yeah, I'm headed to LA. California dreaming, yeah, I'm headed to LA. Sunset Boulevard, leave a star for my name. Trying to find your soul, you can find it in LA. Again, 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 again.
We are.
If you wanna see me, meet me on the boulevard. Oh shit, fuck, I need a new guitar. Living in Cali, you know we going hard. Everything we do for the shooting stars. It's the final day, but he's really not afraid. Got a lot of money, but you know he's on his way. But you know I'm still the same. Might have lost my taste. California dreaming, yeah, I'm headed to LA. California dreaming, yeah, I'm headed to LA. Sunset Boulevard, leave a star for my name. Trying to find your soul, you can find it in LA.
You find your soul in Los Angeles.
Like if you cried.
Rafe says, I'll do an acoustic soft version. We have one. Friend of the show sent us a beautiful, Robert sent us a beautiful rendition.
The guitar sounds really easy. We
with
can do
vocals and without vocals. Should we play it again for people?
No, that's enough. It's 9:30.
It's 9:30. We got to go.
It's our cutoff.
We got to go. It's our cutoff for tonight. Sorry for the slightly shorter stream. I'll be back Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We got gaming streams. We got serious streams, main channel streams, all sorts of streams. Let's have some fucking fun.
Wait, how long have we been streaming? How long is this stream?
A little less than 2.5 hours. 2 hours and 10 minutes.
What? It's pretty long. Okay.
It's pretty long. And don't forget to subscribe to Do Not Worry Gaming. Let me just one final push. The link is pinned on top of the live chat. Do Not Worry Gaming, folks. So, I'm playing Sifu. Look at that. I'm playing Kung Fu. I'm even dressed like as a Kung Fu master. I'm wearing my
Wow,
Joseph
you look beautiful.
It's my Joseph Medab Kung Fu thing. Look at that. Bam, look at me. Look at how look at all this Kung Fu. Wait, look how good I am.
You making us watch you play?
Yeah, watch me take out this whole corridor of people, and then you can go.
Epic bacon sauce.
Look at this shit. It's like Old Boy. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, it's got Old Boy.
It is.
Old Boy, like when he leaves the elevator. Yeah.
No freaking way. Be careful. He's got a weapon. Holy shit.
There's two Anthonys.
There's two Anthonys.
lost power.
This is God telling you to stop.
Put that down.
So you guys want to watch me play more of this? Subscribe to the gaming channel. Do Not Worry Gaming. The link is pinned on top of the live chat. It is in the description of this video. To everybody who's here tonight, thank you so much. We love you. I gotta go. Have a good night. Thank you for the support. Everybody who sent the super chat, gift to the membership, Dan Ali, all of you. We love you. Your support is crucial for the survivor of this channel. Have a good night. And as always, folks, I'm going to use the outro, but the patrons are out of date. I'm sorry. Nour is fixing it ASAP. Right, Nour? Let's go. Bye-bye, everybody. We love you.
Do not worry.